What up? What up? Happy Sunday night, everybody out there. I like that little intro, a little hit in the books, a little throwback to our guy, Miggity Mac, in his younger year. And we're going to have our guy, Miggity Mac, here tonight to talk about how he's trying to get paid out there. Guys, appreciate you coming in, watching the NBA Finals, game number 2. Probably could argue it's really game number 1 because yet last game was not a game. It was the opposite of competitive balance. One team dominated. That was the Boston Celtics. When they go up 20 points in the first quarter and just never looked back. A little scare in the third quarter. Jose Bouquet took the hat off, if you guys will recall. That stupid looking hat. And the team came back, got within 6 points. He puts the hat back on. They took off again, so there might be something. And the question is, will we see that stupid looking hat again today? Shout out, I know Jose is going to be here shortly as well. We got LJ from H-Town on deck. You guys already know how we roll. Billy Briz coming through to talk to us about how he's getting paid. Dutch Boy Fresh is going to be up in here. We got the panel of panels. It was a lot of fun Thursday. It sucked losing. But it was a lot of fun with the gang. I like going back and forth with them and having the fun that we had. I'll tell you what, Kyrie Irving has firmly put himself on my poop list. I'll say poop list because we're not quite there yet. 2 points short of cash in my plus 600 third quarter prop bet. Luka did his job. I can't be mad at Luka. But Kyrie, what the hell? Well, we did see Jason Tatum doing Jason Tatum things in big games. Disappearing. Nowhere to be found. He did turn it on a little bit in the second half, but single-digit points in the first half for Tatum. And now we got the big news today. Luka. What's happening with Luka? Well, he got to the game. Looked like he's out there playing. He looks like he was doing the warm-up, the shoot-around. So he should be ready to roll. We'll see if he gets out there. We'll keep our eyes glued, but last I saw, he was a go. So if anybody sees anything different for me, matter of fact, I better double-check that. That's probably the most important thing here, right? More important than anything else right now. Is seeing what happens with these boys. We look down the pike. I don't see any updates there, so we should assume that he is good to go until we hear differently. I saw that he was downgraded, which usually is the sign they're on their way not to playing. But it looks like he's going to be okay. Let's set the table here. Let's talk about the numbers, the splits for the game right now. We saw this line opened up at 7.5. It's now down to 7. We did see some 6.5s for about a ham sandwich this afternoon, and it popped back up to 7. So 53% of the bets and 58% of the cash like this Dallas Mavericks team. Kind of similar numbers to, actually, I guess the numbers were a little higher for the first game. I think it was like 65% in game 1 was all over them Dallas Mavericks. Then we look at the totals. We see 88% of the bets and 80% of the cash on the over. Yet this number's starting to soften. We see 2 15.5s, 2 15s, 2 14.5s. And I'll tell you guys, the way that I'm attacking this game, and we will get to our guest, is threefold. 3 hammer approach for me in this game. Actually, 4. I take that back. 4 plays for me in this game. I am taking the Mavericks. I got the Mavericks plus 7. I got the money line as well, plus 222. What are you going to do? It's like catching the hot stove. That's the way I'm going. However, the total, I'm playing to the under in this game as well. I'll tell you guys from a totals perspective. When we look back at these games and the totals in game 2's, 5-1 and 1 to the under in the Western Conference Finals between the Rockets and the Warriors. 2018 Western Conference Finals with total numbers out there. Pretty appropriate in terms of the way these teams were competitively balanced. So, or lack thereof from game 1. Good under spot. I'm also going to share with you the way or the angle of my attack when it comes to the actual side and getting with Dallas. Some great numbers out there, regularly having to do with the Mavericks being in a 7-0 spot when Luka and Kyrie don't go off the way they did that previous game. So big bounce back opportunity, 7-0 straight up and against the spread. See if I can find that specifically for us. The Mavericks 7-0 straight up and against the spread this season, coming off a game where Luka scored no more than 30 and Kyrie scored no more than 18. So there's the bounce back opportunities there. Also, teams that won the game by more than 10 points in game one of the finals are 6-7 overall, 4-7-2 against the spread. And so the third way I'm attacking this game, I'm going back to the lively rebounds over 6.5. You'll remember it was up to 7.5 last game. Didn't get there. There was obviously the injury questions as well. But last but not least, and I'll pop this in the chat so we can bring on our first guest. I know he's ready to rock. And we don't want to keep him waiting, but I will tell you, Dallas Mavericks +7, Maxey under a half a three-pointer, Kyrie 25+ points, Tatum under 27.5 points, and Derek Lively over 6.5 rebounds is a +1,800 sweat-free parlay on DraftKings. Now let's bring on our first guest here, the ninja of the hardwood, the WNBA whisperer, and I heard he might also be the uniform guy. He's willing to do the laundry. And that's important when it comes down to making sure that those ladies are ready to roll in the WNBA. Let's bring on our guest without further ado. Shout out Billy Briz. Billy,
what up, Mikey Money?
I give you a new title every time you come on here. So now you're the equipment guy. You're the jersey manager in the WNBA, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, Billy. But we got ourselves a big game. I'm excited to hear you talk about this game. Tell us how you want to break it down. Tell us how you want to get paid. I'm going to take a moment to put the same game parlay in the chat for anybody that's interested in tailing. But Billy, the floor is yours, my friend. Thanks for joining. And let's talk about getting paid tonight. Getting bills on X. I know you had a banger of a UFC card. Let's see how we're getting here tonight.
To be honest with you, Bill is counting some lucky W's. I hate to talk to myself in third person. And I need to chill the fuck out. I wasn't too strong on either side for this one. But I do have a parlay in here with the Celtics. And it's probably a parlay that is uniform throughout the books this evening. But you know what they say sometimes, Mike? Sometimes to square plays cash too. You don't have to be a sharp all the time. So we parlayed the Boston Celtics with the Las Vegas Aces. A little two-leg there. And we're about to put a same game parlay in. But first, I got to let the ganja speak to me. Everybody in the chat, roll one up. I got to let the ganja speak to me. What's the same game parlay? The fucking Mercury game went in the double overtime, so I wasn't able to – I wanted to bet Derek White's point prop, but then it moved on me by the time that the game was over. So, Derek White's probably going to go in the same game parlay. I'm a little bit stuck between do I want to – because the same game parlay I had last time was perfect. It was just the total. And, like, I don't think I'm going to be able to run that same exact parlay again because a lot of those players are popular plays tonight. But there was nothing – not even my carnival props were standing out to me tonight, Mike. Oh, man, we cleaned up on those first quarter props in game one. But, of course, they didn't offer Daniel Gafford over 1.5 anymore. The one that kind of stood out to me was deciding between Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown was 4.5. Jason Tatum was 6.5. Porzingis was 3.5. So it's all kind of stuff that, like, where I'm getting at towards is this is a live betting game. Like, I'm kind of rooting for the Celtics to win. Because the trends that would stand out for Dallas down 0-2 going back at home would just – it would be one of those games. If the Boston Celtics win tonight, I would already – give me the lines for game 3. I'm betting them now, like type shit. So it's like I guess I got to just be patient and wait for this one. And I grabbed the Celtics and the Las Vegas Aces too late.
Little parlay from our guy, Billy Briz. I'll tell you, a lot of folks that I've talked with kind of felt the same way there. There's probably more of an opportunity. The unknown is just how poorly we saw Dallas play last game now. And, you know, a lot of folks think they bounce back and get the job done. I fall into that with the 7-point category. But I think the uncertainty with some of the sharper bettors out there want to kind of see what happens when this ball first gets tipped out there. And listen, shout out to the crew. I see our guy back there ready to roll as well. We'll bring him on momentarily. But all you guys in the chat now, we've gotten up and rolling. Shout out to you guys. Andrew G, Dear Slayer Ski, True Teller out there as well. Doug, Markel, Ronnie Lofted up in the house. Brian Smith giving us the Luka over 3.5 threes. He's going to shoot 10 or more, says Brian Smith. Oldies in the house says, what up, ladies? Let's get this cash. Let's go. Brian Smith says, and he's got gym rage. Michael Blaine is in the house. He says, what up, Mike? What's up, Mikey B? My guy. Truth Teller says, intercepted in the end zone. Andrew G, what's with that bullshit dodge? Yeah. Well, there's a lot of uncertainty there, Andrew G. We're with you. We're going to keep our eyes on it, make sure that we don't get any surprise trickery, as the NBA likes to do. Andrew G says, thanks, NBA. Drop that 4 hours before game time. MFers, it didn't affect the line. Michael Blana does have a prop play out there for us. He's given us the Mavericks first quarter plus 2.5, the full game plus 150. Oh, the money line I'm reading like poor. I'm poorly reading today, Billy Briz. I had a late night. I had an early day on top of that, hosting the Say Hey process there. But anyhow, Celtics 1-4 against the spread off a home blowout win. Mavs even this up. Dana Delps in the house says, sup, Mike, Ron Lofton. Need Celtics money line to complete a plus 290 parlay. Tatum over 9.5 rebounds to complete a plus 230 parlay. And Kyrie over 22.5 points to complete a plus 325 parlay for Ron Lofton. So there's a couple of props, our guy Ron Lofton is involved with. True Teller says, what was the opening total in the NBA game? I believe it was 215.5. 215.5. Evan Kroll out there says 2018 Western Conference Finals determines the under is the play tonight. I was looking at pace and speed between these two teams and how they came together, Evan Kroll. But you do you, my guy. I like this under in this game. I was flipping through them on the quick for you guys to bring our guest in. Dear Slayer Ski says, I'm on under. Porzingis points. True Teller, does anyone know it was 215.5? Panger Life says, unicorn double. Chester Gomez, Dallas, 2K, PM, long, legit. Dallas, 2K, KPM, long, lang. I don't know, Chester Gomez. I read that poorly. But you're over there on Facebook. Why don't you come on over to YouTube, smash the subscribe button to the channel, and join what we're doing over here on Pub Sports Radio. Rushia's in the house says, I am on white over 3.5 first quarter points at plus 120. Ron Lofton says, Slayer, what point and price did you get with KP under points? Truth Tellers, or Troy Torrance. My goodness. Troy Torrance in the house. Troy, I did send you the link, my guy. You are more than welcome to get in here and talk to us about how you want to get paid. And you can follow me over at Sports Money on YouTube, Troy. I appreciate the support, my guy. True Teller says, Battlehawks down 7-0. Leonard Porsche in the house says, what's up? There you go. You'll see my same game parlay that I dropped in there. Andrew G says, Aces win, Sparks cover. Panger Life says, over under. Sometimes the squares cash. Incorrect, says Troy Torrance. And True Teller says, does anyone know the opening total in the NBA game? I know I'm just catching up, so I will I will not. It's 215.5. I'll say it again. He's going to bet the under, though, with me now that we've gotten there. Joe T's in the house. What up, Joe T? I hope you had a nice trip up to the cabin this weekend. Dan Kelly says, I was surprised that so many were on Dallas Thursday. I said on Thursday, no one was paying attention to the regular season Boston dominance. That these guys are NBA cappers out there. Let's roll on. Let's bring on. No, for me, Troy Torrance, it's 2 units, 1 unit. Good question with the money line. So part of the reason that I have the 1 unit on the money line is specifically because it's paying out at over 2-1. So, I get basically a chance to get double units on both sides of that thing if it gets done. If they don't win outright but cover the spread, then I'm still going to be up a full unit. So let's bring on our first guest. I see him back there. He's in the studio and ready to roll. Well, I don't see the hat. Let's keep him back there and let him get ready for another minute. Let's give him another minute. Before we do that, let's bring on our next guest. He's out there. You guys know him and love him. Came out there and last call, busted him up with the props, the parlays, the sides, the totals. He loves his trends, and so do I. We all love this next guest here, LJ from the H, baby. Let's go. LJ.
What's good, fellas? How we doing?
I'm doing just fine, my friend.
Oh,
how are you doing?
What's up, Billy? I see you in Vegas. That's where you at right now?
Yeah, man, we got the Aces Celtics parlay.
Okay, okay. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I'm just excited, ready for this game too. I see Luca's out there, trying to play possum like he's sick. I ain't buying it. I think he's gonna have an incredible game. So I'm on his threes over 3.5, and I'm on the plus 6.5. Like I was last game. So those are the two plays I'm on, and I may look at some live as the game gets going.
Seems to be the consensus, getting live to it there. Look, seems like the right play. How do we know how these boys are going to attack? Now, I will use the opportunity for live betting to middle out if I have to today. I am not going to take my feet to the pedals. LJ, I think you had the best live bet of the night there. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure you cashed, right? Didn't you get like a boatload of points on that thing?
Yeah, 23.
Yeah. I mean, you needed every one of them. Every one of them, but you were able to get the job done. So congrats, and let's see if we can get it going again tonight, you guys. We got our guy, Brack, there. He's ready. He's got to go to the studio. They said he's just too much at the apartment, so he's got to go to the studio to live broadcast games. The soundproofing does help. Unfortunately, we get him full and loud tonight. I'm sure he's going to be fired up. His boys won game number 1. He had a big move today. He let me come out there and choke up everything I had on Say Hey Plays. But let's bring in Jose. 3-finger steak, bet, lamb chop, sweet tea. Raccoon whisperer, Boston Celtics crazy hat wearer. Where is that crazy hat here, Jose Bouquet? How are you?
I'm doing all right. I can't complain. He's fucking worked my dick off all day moving apartments. I'm not going to lie. So I am quite exhausted. I am very much without props today. I feel naked. I don't have my regular props. They're all at home in boxes or somewhere. I don't know where the fuck they are right now, honestly. But I'm excited to watch this game. I think we all know what side I'm on. I'm not laying points because we all know that the Celtics are not a good team against the spread, but they're going to get the dub. And we'll be right there, another step towards the old Celtic sweep, and I can't wait. LJ, it's nice to see you. I will actually see you in a few days. It's nice to see you already. And Billy, of course, nice to see you as well. Go Aces. And shout out to the Sun, or not the Sun, the Mercury, who had a hell of a game.
That was crazy. That game gave me too much anxiety where I think I'm just going to chill the fuck out on this stream.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you there. I'm chilling the fuck out a little bit. Hopefully there'll be less yelling here, but in 17 minutes, all bets are off. So we'll see what happens when the game tips off.
Well, love to hear as I say, I'm chilling out. I'm putting in the same game parlay. And a wise man told me in sports betting, when you see a sports book post a same game parlay, you go left. You go left every fucking time. And if you go left, that's how you are right. And I'm just going to copy and paste what they did and just flip it. Because I got burnt on it the first game. And fool me once, shame on me. Hey, maybe it was a bad bet. But if you fool me twice, maybe I'm just a dumbass. I'm going with the Celtics money line, the under 215, Tatum to record 8 rebounds, and Derek White over 13.5 points. And that's a plus 568 little.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. That's pretty nice.
Yeah. We know. I was going to say, we know one thing is for sure. Jason Tatum is going to rebound the basketball.
Well, we know he's not. Yeah, but
he doesn't need to get 10 though. He doesn't need to get 10. Just 8. Just a measly 8. Not asking for a lot. Just a little.
Billy, go over that again one more time for the people that might not have caught it.
Boston Celtics money line, the under 215. Give me a second, actually, because I'm posting.
I was gonna type it up and get it in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Boston Celtics money line, the under 215. Jason Tatum 8+ rebounds. Derek White over 13.5 points, and it was plus 568. I'm trying to place it right now.
All right, beautiful.
The more and more I'm talking about it, the more and more it's going down and out.
Mikey, can you catch me up to speed a little
Just a
bit?
little
Because
something to sweat here.
I've been obviously moving boxes all fucking day, and I haven't even watched any hey programming of today. I've seen some baseball, not all of it, but I didn't know what you guys are on. Dabby Cab texted me, slapping his own ass, saying he had a great day, but I didn't see what he was on, so I didn't know. So, Mikey, what happened this morning? Give me the recap, I should say.
Well, the recap is it didn't go so well for me today.
The
recap is it didn't go so
really
well. I'm not gonna wear the title. I'm not gonna wear the title. I'm gonna leave it at that. You son of a bitch. You know exactly what happened out there.
I wish I do. I wish I did. I have no idea. Again, I just got a text from Dabby Cab saying, "Fuck,
Stop
and then that's it." So, but by the way, shout out to Southtown 101. I'm obviously here now because I got kicked out of my apartment for being too loud by Helga. Bar is pretty packed here today. Billy, you know why? Fucking Brahmas, dude. Come on,
Brahmas, man. Brahmas Nation. I sadly did not get to the window in that game. I did not get to the window. I skipped out on and it's crazy because they're up 7-0 right now. I'm kind of glad I passed. It was weird, Jose. The championship game is already in St. Louis's arena.
Oh, great.
So
I wish it was here. It'd be fucking 2 seconds from Southtown.
Didn't we drive by it when we were there? I feel like I saw the stadium.
It's like they should win.
Oh yeah. It's right here. I make the walk to the Alamo Dome from Southtown during football season, so I don't have to pay for parking. So it sobers you up as well. Walk. But Mikey, what do you want today? I missed everything. I want to hear.
Sure. Let's get into it. I'm rolling with the Dallas Mavericks +7.
Okay.
I got the money line as well.
Sure.
2-unit, 1-unit combo for me there.
Yeah, because you're a hater. I get it. That's fine.
Teams that won by more than 10 points in game 1 of the NBA Finals are 6-7 overall, 4-7-2 against the spread.
Sure.
And the Mavericks, when Luka and Kyrie struggle, roll out that next game 7-0 straight up and against the spread. Okay. I'm also on Lively over 6.5 rebounds. And then I dropped a same game parlay in the chat for everybody to keep their eyes on or to follow along with as well. So it looks like maybe a couple parlay options here. Billy Briz dropping that parlay for us, and looks good. I think we're in a good spot here. Lively I thought was the spot last game. I was on his rebound prop out there just because his numbers pre-injury were 8s and 9s and 10s. He had a 15 I think out there in one of his playoff games as well, but he took that knee to the head and that kind of slowed him down quite a bit. And we'll see.
Dude doesn't know where he is right now still.
Yeah, he's still trying to figure out, is it Boston? Am I at the Garden or am I at Madison Square Garden? I'm not sure which one I'm doing here tonight. So
that's fair.
We'll see. What about you though, Jose? What are you looking for this game? When are you looking to strike? What do you think is a live move out there? Do you have any thoughts on the totals? Any player props that you want to kind of keep your eyes on for us?
Well, yeah, I was asking you guys because I'm definitely trying to feel my way around this game as well. I mean, I hear everyone's on the Mavericks. They got their ass kicked last time. They're going to come back so angry. That great head coach, Jason Kidd's going to make those adjustments. Yeah, I'm sure all these things are going to happen. I just think the Celtics just whooped their ass yet again because guess what? This is just a better team. This is a horrible matchup for them. I feel bad at this point, guys. I genuinely feel bad because Luka Doncic is a really great player, second best in the league. I like him a lot. But it's unfortunate that he has to do all this shit by himself. He's got no one to help him. An old man point guard that's washed up and has got nothing for Derek White, Sam Hauser. He's got a little something for Peyton Pritchard, but I mean, I guess Peyton Pritchard's not going to play anymore. Then done, bing, bing, boom, done. And then he's got no one else to help him. Yeah. And it's great, Mikey. My favorite part about all this, too, is that all I hear is, well, the Mavericks are going to make adjustments. The Mavericks are going to, motherfucker, the better coach is on the fucking Boston Celtics. Joe Mazzulla is going to make adjustments too. It's not one-sided. And guess what? I love that Kristaps Porzingis isn't starting again. Let him cook again for the first quarter. Like, come in 3-4 minutes in. Al gets tired. Al wins the tip. He'll get exhausted from that. We're good. Everything's great. Just bet under Kyrie points. He's nothing. He's garbage. He's shit. He's not going to do anything in Boston. He's mentally weak. He's nothing. So I can't wait. But obviously, I can't wait to watch Kyrie, because I obviously am going to be pointing out every time he gets switched on to a Sam Hauser and can't do anything against him, because Sam Hauser fucking put him in Alcatraz again. So I can't wait.
Putting him in Alcatraz, he says out there. And look, you are entitled to your opinion. I told you the other day, who would I rather have take the final shot, Jason Tatum or Walton? And I chose Walton. Weekend at Walton's there. But, hey, we're all entitled to our opinion. And speaking of opinions here.
I am so excited, Mikey. Please introduce this next guest. I am so excited to hear what he has to say, because I'm going to invoke two teams that he doesn't like to hear, Mikey. This feels Ravens Chiefsy, Mike. This feels like he's going down with the ship. I don't know, Mike. I don't know.
The creator of the market efficiency database, he is going to do huge things with that database, and he's already shown what he can do in the NFL. The NBA, Major League Baseball are coming along, and he's coming along to give you guys his favorite looks here tonight as well. I know he was feeling the pain that I was feeling that last game, but let's bring him on to talk about how he wants to get paid tonight. Is he going back to touch the hot stove again? Let's see what Troy Torrance has to say. Troy Torrance, what's up, buddy? How are
Mikey
you?
Money, what is good, man? Hey, I'm on a walk with my dog. It's been a long day drinking fucking cut water. All right, tequila lime margaritas.
Sure.
Listen, they taste like shit, but they slap hard with a 12.5% alcohol.
Sure.
That shit goes fucking hard. Okay, don't sleep on them.
What kind of dog do you have?
I got a golden retriever.
Of course, yeah. Those are beautiful dogs. I'm jealous.
He's a beautiful dog, dude. He's a great family dog, very gentle and sweet and playful.
That's Troy. I'm gonna let you know now. You have about, I'd say, like 10 more minutes of niceness here. You got 10 more minutes of me being cordial and nice to you here. I just want to let you know that. Same for you, Mike.
I can't even sit and chat. This is the problem. I would love to come on here and watch games with the fam, bro. And like, but when you're ahead of me and I'm behind and you're celebrating or talking shit, like, I can't do that, right? I need to be caught up to speed, or I can't sit in here, bro. But,
sure. I get it.
I had to come in after I heard that cult-like breakdown by Jose Bouquet for the Boston Celtics. I mean, come on. You're this way about the Boston Celtics, but not the Boston Red Sox.
We know they're mid as fuck. We know that, though. Come on.
What about the Celtics? When have they ever, over the past 10 years, when have they ever accomplished what their goal was? What they were, destined for?
What's been the problem? Let me say, those are all in the past. And I have got a great team right in front of me. And this is the first time. I think they were underdogs against the Warriors. I'm not 100% sure. But guess what? Stephen Curry, really fucking good at basketball. Hands up. He's got a good team around him. Hands up. And a great coach in Steve Kerr. You know who doesn't have a good coach or a good team around him? Luka Doncic.
Yeah, you're right. And that makes me think about the Heat. That makes me. So you talk shit about Jason Kidd, right? Then you think about the Heat. They got the great coach in Spo.
Yeah,
and the fucking Heat buried the Celtics team.
Amazing,
the fucking Heat, bro.
The best coach in the league, Eric Spoelstra. Great team. And we forget that almost went from 3-0 to real bad for the Heat real quick. So we all know that was a flash in the pan stuff.
So you're saying that like everything that they've been through has accumulated to this moment right here where they're gonna fucking get over the hump.
Troy, I know that you listen to Jimmy the Bag and you heard him say fucking thousands. Winning breeds losing. Thank you. That is why
losing breeds winning. You're saying
yes. That is why he's on the Florida Panthers. That is why he believes in the Celtics. I mean, come on. This is easy money.
No, I get it. But here's the problem. With this specific game, Luka. Right? We're here to talk about this specific game, not the series. I can see the Celtics winning the series. Bro, I came out here and told everybody I was on the Mavs, although I knew the Mavs were going to get blown out at least twice this series. Like, I knew it. But we know who the Celtics team is. We know where the value lies. It's on the underdog. There ain't no fucking doubt about it, bro. I feel like if you take the Mavs money line every game this series, you'll be profitable. Now, my history betting playoff sports has not been good. So they were talking about the Chiefs Ravens. I'm just being truthful, bro. I'm just being truthful because I've cashed the fuck out up until playoffs in every goddamn season for 2 years now. And this is 1 full year being public now. But the playoffs, I get hit hard, bro. I get hit hard. I'm not going to lie.
You know what I found about the playoffs, too, is that it's that classic one-game situation. When you have a big sample, you got a lot of games to choose from, a lot of different angles to identify which ones pay you the most. You're great. But when it comes down to, and just in general, I found that I can do well in those spots. But when it comes down to one game at one time and it's all on the table right now. I mean, trends be damned here. Anything can happen in these spots here.
You're Mr. Trends. What the hell?
I know, but trends be damned, and that's the problem. Is like this is what happens psychologically to me and Mike. We get hammered in a trend like the Nuggets. It reminds me of the Nuggets in Game 2 off of a Game 1 loss at home, favorites, all that.
That was wild. I lost mad bread on that.
Dude, that's wild. And I was actually thinking, Briz, I was thinking about you when he was saying that because I was like, you know who's good at that is Brizzy. Brizzy's good at the one-off situations where, like, I don't know. I feel like you're more fucking built for this type of basketball.
I do like the one-off situations. It's kind of weird. But I also say that's more because fucking 80 people are going to hit you up about what you got on the game tonight. People you haven't heard from since fucking Christmas. Like,
yeah, I get those text messages all the time now. I'm like, what? Leave me the fuck alone. How about that? You follow me on Twitter.
I stopped responding because there's like, I'll end up in like 3 group chats with like 3 completely different crowds. I really have no friends, bro. You know what I mean? I feel like I have no friends.
Welcome to the party.
We're cappers. We're cappers. We're spending all our time watching sports.
My friends are on this panel right now. Speaking of that, I ain't heard from LJ, man. I know LJ was on the Mavs. Are you going back to the well?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, of course. Like you just said, you will be profitable if you just take Dallas every game with the spread. You'll be profitable.
I feel like it.
So I'm going right back. And I'm on Luka's points and I'm on his threes. Because I see, they say he was questionable, but I just think he's playing possum, bro.
And he only had 8 assist opportunities last game. I think, what, he had 1 assist last game?
Yeah, because I was on his triple-double.
Yeah, and he had 8 assist opportunities. So typically, he has north of 16 assist opportunities.
Yeah.
So that tells me that the Celtics are denying the pass, like trying to force him to make a tight decision.
Yeah.
They put Tatum on the center. They put Tatum on Lively or Gafford, so that helps with the screen and roll, right? It basically takes the screen and roll and completely fucking takes it out of the game plan. I love that look actually with the points,
especially off a loss. I'm telling y'all, history shows you take Luka off a loss.
My favorite part about all this too.
Brain screams though that the Celtics win, Dallas covers.
Yeah, that's typically how all Celtics games go.
It really does scream that, bro. Like a Pacers game 1, game 2 situation.
That's why when Troy, you would ask me, how I distributed the unit count across those two. It was just kind of thinking that could very well be the case here, and I still want to end up positive. They just can't show up or roll over off the gate. I mean, this game, Thursday's game, 5 minutes in, the damn thing was over. Literally, it was like we checked out.
No, facts though, Mike. I don't think tonight's going to be like game 1. That was wild.
I mean, you guys haven't heard me a race to 10. If I was taking a race to 10, it better be the Mavericks today. They better come out fucking hot.
Bro, Jose, last time I didn't know you were on the race to 10, and like it was like the first quarter, like the 3rd shot, and Jose standing up in the background like this with his hands on his knees. I'm like, what are they fucking doing right now?
We're sweating out bets, Troy. That's what we got to do.
I didn't know you were racing to 10, though. I would have been racing with you.
And God bless. I don't know who got picked there, but God bless Jaylen Brown for just yoinking whoever and just slamming it home for 10 as well, which is beautiful. And you're going to see a lot of that because, again, the Mavericks are 2 players, and one of them is chubby and gets tired.
Okay, but let me ask you this then. Then what are the Cavs without Donovan Mitchell, or the Pacers without or the Heat without Jimmy Butler, and they're losing games to the Heat without Jimmy Butler?
This is a fucking team that won like 80 games in the regular season. This team's ridiculous. They beat everyone's ass in the regular season too.
I know, but they're susceptible. They're susceptible as fuck because of the way they play basketball.
Sure, if this was the Nuggets, I would actually be concerned for my health and well-being. If it was the Timberwolves, I thought the Timberwolves are going to beat the Celtics. I would be concerned for my health and well-being. But this Mavericks team sucks balls. That's the difference. That's the difference here, Troy. They suck. Their coach sucks. Their point guard sucks. They've got a great player in Luka, and that's it. They shoot the corner threes. Well, guess what? The Celtics defend the corner three the best in the league. They've got nothing.
So why are they here? Why are they here, Jose?
Exactly.
Well, because somebody's got to win the West. Somebody, shit.
We all knew who was going to win the East. We all
exactly because this team's really good.
Hey, guess what? The path got fucking. It was a bunch of poor boys, man. It was the fucking sisters poor, man.
Let's just think. We thought the West was really good. We thought the Nuggets were going to win the West, and then they lost. And then we thought, oh, the Timberwolves are fucking really. And then they lost to the Mavericks. Maybe the West just wasn't that good, guys. Maybe that's it. Maybe this whole basketball team, there was no really good team besides this Boston Celtics, which is going to sweep to an NBA Finals. And we can all kick our feet back and laugh at this stupid sport.
Sweet. No contest.
Yeah,
really,
I mean, this is done. Troy, I booked my Airbnb.
Look like a fucking fool, Jose. You're
Troy, I bought my Airbnb last week for next Friday. I was ready. I know this is where this is going. I've told everyone the whole time we're gonna win this game, and they better win Game 3 because if they don't win Game 3, it's fucking done. It's over. And if they don't, I'll be there Game 5 or Game 4 outside the stadium.
What about Game 2? What about Game 2?
They're not winning in Boston because Kyrie can't hold it in front of them.
They're not winning in Boston, but the Cavs could win in Boston, no problem. The Heat without Jimmy.
Better basketball team, I guess.
Go into Boston and grab a dub. It had nothing to do with coaching. You want to know what those wins had to do with? Variance. The Boston Celtics like to play a game of variance. They'll shoot up fucking 73s. They'll fucking they want to play those games, bro.
Yeah, that's facts. But I think the defense is actually ratcheted now. The Celtics have actually, might care a little bit more on defense because they're 2 seconds away from an NBA championship. And when you're playing the Miami Heat and they don't have Jimmy Butler and you've got fucking Tyler Hero, you're like, you know what, Tyler Hero, go ahead, man. If you want to score 40 points, go ahead. And the Heat literally had one of the best playoff performances ever shooting wise. So congratulations to the Heat. They won a game. Good job. The Heat still scare me because of what they did last year. But we whooped their ass. The Pacers were nothing, obviously. And I don't even remember who we played round 2 because it doesn't matter. The Cavs, who cares?
The Pacers played you guys down to the wire every game, bro.
And we won. It was great. And that was
Tyrese. I don't get it. Like, I don't get what you're trying to accomplish here, dude.
Oh, goodness.
We are moments away from the tip here in the NBA Finals game number 2. And what we need you guys to do is take a peek down. If you haven't smashed that thumbs up button, then we need you to do that now for us. Look, 36, I believe, was the number. We got over 100 people up here watching us, hanging out. Migrate on over to the YouTube channel. If you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel and smash that thumbs up button for us. Show the support. Let them know we're here doing this stuff on the regular.
God.
Look at this panel that is assembled to give you guys our best takes to get the job done. Shout out. I see Ron Crawford in the chat today. What up, Ronnie C? I hope you're doing well, my guy. Swig Betts says Jose's face already red.
I hate to break that to you, Swig. That's just sunburn. That's just living in 110-degree heat in San Antonio every fucking day, unfortunately.
And my guy True Teller in chat talking about Chiefs 3-peat. God, I will be sick to my stomach. I'll be in the fucking ICU. I will be dead. God damn it, if the Chiefs 3-peat, bro.
I'd like to see it.
I'll be financially broken, dude. I really will. Because
why? You've already bet it?
No. Who? Me?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. But True Teller, last year, there was a big thing in the playoffs. I was fading the Chiefs every game.
Oh, man, that's unfortunate.
I know, man. It really is because I was having a fucking crazy season.
You sold me on the Ravens one. The Ravens one, I thought that was it.
I know. I thought it was it. I thought it would end there, man. And then I ended up on the fucking Niners, of course.
The championship one, I already knew. Like, if they get to the chip, the shit's over.
By the way, early 7-2 lead for the Mavericks. It looks like they decided to show up for the first 2 minutes of the game this time.
Well, they showed up the first 2 minutes of the last game too. They were up
against the Bills.
They were up like 9-5 when Jose was sweating and panicking about his race to 10.
Billy, go back and watch the film on that championship game or the game against the Ravens. I'm telling you, man, I could circle 30 plays where the Chiefs should have got called for offensive holding. 30.
Oh, 30. We're running. Slam it home, Al. All right.
Bro, that's like 40% of the pass plays. Like on 40% of the pass plays, they could have been called for. They should have been hit with the flag, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You watch it on the other side, it's not happening, bro. It's
as an Eagle fan, I know all about the fucking flag.
The flag, bro.
Hey, and I'm not saying it wasn't a conspiracy. They may have wanted him to go to the Super Bowl, but hey, sometimes you just got to be on the right side of the conspiracy.
That was part of the narrative.
I know, man. I just want to know how it's fixed.
I do.
You got to let Patrick Mahomes prove to you he will lose before you bet on him not to win. That's my philosophy. Let him show you he ain't going to lose.
Bro. I really did.
Shout out to Matt W., by the way, for the being a member for 11 months there as well. Shout out to you, Matt. Oh, there's a traffic cone Luka defense right there.
Shout out Matt W. Let's go, my guy. Appreciate you coming in here, rocking with us.
You saw that traffic cone, Troy.
Wait, no, I've seen the Luka bucket. I'm far behind you, and this is what I was talking about. So Luka drove into the paint, got the bucket. So here I am defensively. Derrick Jones Jr. Here they go, focusing on Luka.
Yep, all game, all night.
Luka, and that's terrible defense.
That's your king. That's your king right there, Troy. That's your king. My king, Jason Tatum, plays defense. Jaylen Brown could be all defense. There's no hold.
I'm telling you though, Jose, I've watched the past few series. He's been playing great individual defense.
I appreciate him putting effort into defense for the first time in his career.
But he's not anymore. After the few plays I've watched this series, he hasn't been.
Well, he has to be offensively the king here. I'll let Luka go for 40. It's okay. It is all right. As long as no one else is hurting us, I'm fine with Luka going off for however many points he wants to.
They're trying to force the Mavs into above the break threes.
Oh, my God. Jason Tatum is going to make me rip my hair out today.
Nothing. Anybody have any action on that Yankees Dodgers game? I know we got some.
I do. I have a parlay open, Mike, that closes with Mavs and Yankees money line.
All right. They're up 2-0, looking good there. What a strange line. What a strange series that is all around the way the Pirates.
My MLB season has been fucking crazy, Mike. I don't know. Have you seen what happened to me here?
Well, Troy, I did see what happened yesterday. I will admit, hand up, I did see. I was like, are those red X's? What?
Kyrie being aggressive. That's a good sign. Good sign.
Kyrie being aggressive is right. Jose, I was like you, though, man, in a lot of ways. Where I was up 30 units 3 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago. I was up 30 units. And like now I'm fighting break even. Today I had a great day. And I usually I bet fucking 7, like maybe 60% of the games I'm betting. Today I'm like, I'm going to limit my action. I went 2-0 and I was very excited about that. All the other bets that I left off my card hit, man.
Of course.
I'm saying I'm like an idiot. I feel like an idiot.
That's classic.
No, man, it's just research, Troy. It's just data, man.
I know you got to follow it though. Like you got to. You can't.
Those are the ones I love, man, because you're right. Even if you didn't bet it, you'd be like, but at least I was right. You know what I'm saying? So just keep a mental note, man. I do that all the time. I'll be putting shit in my phone, and then I'll look back at my phone and be like, damn, I didn't bet this. But I'll be like, okay, it hit though. So let me jot it down, track it. So when that situation comes back again, I'll be prepared for it.
Right. And you bet this shit because
yes, exactly. For real. Like tomorrow, Seattle Mariners at home, game 1. They're 9-1 in the first game of a home series. They've only lost 1. So why not continue to keep betting that, And the under at home, Seattle. That's a good profitable play too. Both of those.
Seattle. Hey, guess what? That's in my price. That's the price range for a cash cow situation right there.
Oh,
they got the minus 230 right now.
Who are they playing?
And the White Sox.
Oh, that makes sense.
After some wins at home, going on the road out to Seattle, this is a great spot. My guy LJ's talking about.
Dude, 9-1 in the first game of a home series. Seattle.
The problem is with the cash cow situation, though, is that the total is low, but the Mariners break that trend, man. When the total's low, the Mariners hammer, bro.
There you go.
This is a good spot, LJ. I'm going to definitely keep my eye on it. Starting
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Good fucking shit, man.
Mikey, how's our St. Louis Cardinals game 1 of the series going?
Oh, you know what? I'll have to look at the numbers here as of late. I haven't run a couple of them since. I know the Cardinals started on a tear. They were on a tear. Screwing the trends up entirely. Like we caught it the first month of the season. And then after that, they just started winning everything. That's almost flipped itself entirely around. Another one that's in that spot is the Marlins. The Marlins were one of those teams, first game of a series, couldn't get the job done. Have turned that around a little bit. It seems like now the bats have started to kind of come to life a little bit. The current fade candidate there, though, is Tampa Bay game 1 of a series. They continue to struggle. Game 1, Tampa Bay Rays.
Interesting.
And
dude, the Tampa Bay, they were the sharp trap 3 games in a row. Yeah, 3 games in a row. The line moved towards them. Short home favorite, and they got fucking swept. Swept, bro. And I didn't bet it. I just fucking bet it. I'm a fucking pussy.
Troy,
I on him yesterday in the sharp trap.
Troy, I've been thinking about new tattoo ideas, and I thought about a good one just right along my wrist on my veins here. It's don't bet home dogs plus 120 to minus 102. I have that in my notes now, and I'm off of them. I'm off. I don't bet them at all.
It's insane. It's really insane. Mike, do some research into short home dogs. It's fucking sickening. And I have the line movement, situations on it. You filter it when the line moves towards a short home dog, the road team, bro. And well, it depends on the cash flow. You want the action to be on the road team. If you see it moving towards the home team, it's fucking counterintuitive, and it's exactly what we want to see. To realize that what we're looking at is not fucking fake. It's not fucking fake when you look at cash flow and live movement.
Right.
I don't know. To me, it means so much.
So short home favorites, when the line's moving towards them, go the other way?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, at a ridiculous, just a ridiculous rate. Yesterday I went 1-1, and I felt like I lost a shit ton there because it's it's just such a ridiculous trend that it's so profitable. When you lose, you're just like, wow, it lost today. It's that insane.
Well, the variance monsters are grabbing the Celtics right now. They're missing all their threes. It's great, but Luka Doncic continues to stink, so that's nice. But yeah, I'm not going to do home dogs. By the way, I was thinking about this earlier, and then Troy being on the Yankees kind of put me off this. I was considering live betting the Dodgers. I mean, admittedly, I do hate the Yankees, et cetera, and I do think the Dodgers could be better here, but I'm not, because my guy Troy's on the Yankees. I believe.
Yeah, but no. Fade me.
Yeah, I had
Dodgers live. I'll take it with you. What's the number?
I had a gigantic day yesterday.
That's what the Yankees were.
Yeah.
A short home dog. A short home dog, bro.
Oh, and you took it. Great. Okay. So
but that's because I talked myself into it because I seen that teams with above a 0.6 winning percentage, so above 600, essentially, they're actually profitable when they're the short home dog. In that situation, in that profile. So when I filter down to the cash cow the sharp trap profile, and then I look at when the team's winning above 600, 0.6 at home, it's profitable. And so I taught myself into it. It's not a good reason to. It's not a good reason.
I'm on it now officially. Plus 226. Yeah, I had a gigantic day yesterday. That was
but then you think about the Dodgers or the Yankees at home getting swept. Are they going to get swept? That fucking
watch them, Troy. Watch them. Luis Gil is a great pitcher. He's probably going to win AL Rookie of the Year, unfortunately, and give the Yankees another fucking draft pick, which will annoy me. But
that's one of my favorites. One of my favorite spots is the home team facing the sweep.
You take home.
I talked about that today.
Your numbers on that, Mike?
I don't have. I'll run them because I think it's worth taking a look at monetary. I just noticed it by the eyeball test here. It seems like, barring certain anomalies there, especially like this Tampa Bay game, for whatever reason, Tampa Bay's playing Baltimore again tomorrow. If I memory serves me properly.
Yes, they are. It's a 4-game series.
And so they lost the first 3. They're facing the sweep. I talked about that on probably the only positive thing I did talk about on Say Hey was the thing I was going to play tomorrow. And that's what we look for here. Baltimore takes down Tampa again today. And now we roll into tomorrow. That's the home team.
And here's the crazy part, Mike. Like tomorrow, they're plus 132 right now. Right? Here's how I see this game. If the line moves towards the Orioles and it gets down into the 120, 124 range, like that would not be good. Like if the line is the line movement in this range is it's fucking misleading, bro. So misleading.
Yeah, I hate that shit. When I was in my depths of despair, when I was fucking losing my ass off, I was like, how the fuck are these lines gonna move so much and the other side just gonna win? I was like, how the fuck is this just gonna happen continually?
Here's my rationale, Jose. I think that when we're getting if you're using action, and action is very similar to what I look at in terms of like it's always like within like 5%. I'm telling you, bro. Jimmy announces the numbers every show. I compare it to what I'm looking at, which is not the same as Action Network, and they're always very similar. I think that we're collecting cash flow from, more public books. Here they are: Bet365, FanDuel, BetMGM, BetESPN, WinBet, DraftKings, BetRivers, Hard Rock. And those are more public books. Like the big money being wagered is not coming in at these books. So like it doesn't reflect in the cash flow, even though it still means something. Like it still means something. But
that's an interesting thought. Yeah. That's an interesting
like
thought.
the money that's actually moving the lines ain't coming in at these books. Because
Chris,
go ahead.
So as you say, Chris says, y'all thinking too much. Tampa can't hit righties. Chris, I gotta be honest with you. I'm not thinking about it at all. I just said that they're going to face the sweep at home. I just play it. I blindly play that thing.
Right.
I'm doing the opposite of thinking too much about it. I'm not thinking about it at all. I'm just going to play it.
By the way, for some reason, head coach extraordinaire Jason Kidd used a challenge 7 minutes into this game or whatever the fuck. So I think you only get one challenge, and if you miss it, you don't get another one. If you get it, you get another. I think that's the NBA rules. So good job, Jason Kidd.
So True Teller says, I think the money data is manipulated by the books. So, I come from a business background and I dealt with publicly traded companies, SEC compliance. If you guys don't know, and maybe you don't, and that's fine. The SEC certainly will crush your asshole if you put out there false information to manipulate buying habits. That's just something a publicly traded company cannot do. And they're regulated.
They're federally regulated market, right?
They're audited on the regular. And so a company like DraftKings and FanDuel and all the rest of them that have those public, affiliations to them, traded publicly on the stock exchange, cannot manipulate data. Now, could somebody be artificially cooking the books? Sure. But they're going to get asshole fucked if that happens out there. They're going to go to prison. They're going to face millions of dollars in fines. They're going to go to prison. The CEOs of DraftKings and FanDuel will have to deal with that as well. So
and then True Teller, here's where I come from and where I'm documenting the cash flow in every game. And I'd love to hear your opinion on this. I want people to poke holes in this because I'm trying to prove my concept here. The cash flow, even if it was manipulated or whatever that is, say it's manipulated, right? And they put out whatever they want to show as a cash flow for any specific game. If you document every time that cash flow is posted, you'll be able to find the trends within that. And that's kind of what the sharp trap is. And it's fucking like fundamentals, bro. So ultimately what I'm saying is you'll still be able to take advantage of it if you fucking know what you're looking for.
By the way, real quick, 2 on, 2 outs, mucky bets at the plate. I didn't realize that Luis Hill wears 81. I'm just now realizing that, but it's a big battle here. So I would love a mucky bets, single of some sorts. Bring up Ohtani. Single scores 2 here. Oh, base hit. Yep. Double down the fucking line. Double down the line. Tie ball game for the Dodgers.
Wow.
Just like that. That was.
Did you fuckos just bet that thing live, and then all of a sudden here we go?
Yeah, we did. I didn't post on Twitter though. I never get to because I'm fucking in here.
What was the number you guys got? I heard you guys saying something over plus 200 something.
I got plus 226. That's awesome.
You got better than I did. I got plus 205.
I was plus 226, and there was a guy on second already, and I was like, is that really enough? But Troy said he was going to ride it, so I kind of felt like I had to bet it, and then thank you.
I heard you guys talking about it. I don't know what I was daydreaming or something. I had a few late nights. I was off on my own.
Yeah, right, Mike. I'm over here high shit eating, and I'm thinking like, do I want to bet that or keep on eating?
I heard him saying it. I couldn't process it as they were doing it.
You heard Jose say, I want to bet it, but I'm not going to because Troy's on the Yankees. But what happened?
By the way, yeah, Zinger just came in, immediate defensive impact as well. So that's good. Troy, I'm not going to spoil for you. Don't worry. I won't spoil.
I'm not watching Dodgers, so you can tell me all that.
No, Dodgers, we just ended the inning, so we're good. But I'm not going to – I won't spoil the basketball for you.
Josh Gillum says they don't rig the lines because the sharps will notice. Somebody's going to notice out there for sure. And T-Pick says, I have Action Sports Insight and all cash flow numbers, but I'm not sure what to use. So I know everybody does it a little bit differently, T-Pick, and I don't want to speak for Troy and the database. Troy's analyzing how those lines are moving, and he's incorporating that data to come up with what those trends are and developing a subset of trends based on line movement, right? Essentially is what.
Yeah. How the cash flow interacts with line movement. Really.
The thing that I look for when it comes to those numbers, I look at the bets. So you've got the category of percentage of bets and percentage of cash, right? Generally, the bets, T-Pick, are going to be like more of the public. It's going to be the smaller bettors. Just the aggregate. It's the parlays. It's the props. All that stuff kind of falls under percentage of bets. Then you see the percentage of cash tends to be the bigger bettors there. The sharper bettors tend to be not necessarily sharper, but bigger bettors. How's that cash flow coming in? Where's the cash coming in? And they don't care about parlays and shit like that. But then the trick is, how does the market react to that stuff? If the cash is all coming in on one side and they're making it more attractive to bet that side, that should be a red flag. So you have to kind of analyze it that way. And it's not just about the numbers, but how are the books reacting to those numbers?
And to that point, Mike, like that's not the cash cow. I want to get away from that. The cash cow is why I continued with the database and why I had to build it out. The sharp trap is exactly like let me try to rationalize the sharp trap because the line's moving the other way. So this is reverse line movement. I'm back in the wrong side of reverse line movement, like with a short home MLB dog. And I'm trying to rationalize why it happens so frequently. And I'm trying to put it into context. And I think that it's because they're trying to get guys like Jimmy the Bag. Jimmy the Bag won't bet that side. I'm sure there's other sharp bettors out there that won't bet a specific side because the line's moving the other way. All the action's on one side, line's moving the other way. It's kind of like people now that people know about it. Like I feel like the bookies are going to try to manipulate it now.
Yeah, I think those sides are just tough to bet. Like I try not to do it often. I did it once with the Orioles, and I got my ass kicked. But like it's just hard to do.
You got to stick to your cat, man. Stick to the cat. If you're convicted,
I don't do shit with that, Billy, because I tried to build a line. I tried to make my line. I don't understand how other people build models that give spreads and
what
stuff
the line
like that.
Should be. I always
without anchoring your line to the bookie's line,
right?
You're fucked. You show me a model where they set a line like the bookie's line. I guarantee you, I will pick it apart. I will audit that shit, and I will expose it for being fucking fraudulent. Nobody's building lines like the bookies out here. Nobody.
Yeah, Josh Gillum's got some one. He says game one, 70% of the bets were on the Mavericks, and the line moved from 5.5 to 6.5. Well, there's the reverse line movement right there, right?
On the Mavs, dude. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here I am on the Mavs in that case, right? I mean, there's always one-off situations, but
sometimes I tell you what, I didn't look at cash flow really all season in the NHL. It didn't matter to me. It was a 60-unit NHL season. I might have talked about it.
Like, stick to the cap. You stick to the cap.
It never once factored into my NHL. Not one time did I use a line to make a decision on how to bet the game. I didn't even care, and I didn't even talk about it on the show.
LJ, that's what that meant, huh? That's what this meant, LJ. Little Luka magic is what that meant.
I think the T-Pix question about the visa and the insights, I think it depends on what state you live in. I always say that. Like, if you're in a legal gambling state, you'll get a better representation of what the market is like versus like if you're in an illegal state and you're betting on a offshore book. It's really hard to gauge the market on those.
It's so hard.
I believe you get what you pay for, right? You don't have to pay for VSiN. So I'll discount that because I remember a friend of mine. We were in a chat together, and a friend of mine would always talk about. I was sharing the insights numbers, and he would always tell me, "Well, VSiN's different." And so when we would be head to head, because he was trying to read the line the right way, or the way that I was sharing with him to read the line, he would lose because his numbers were off, and he was grabbing his numbers from VSiN. Andrew G says VSiN is owned by DraftKings, which is a public book. Yeah, for sure. Well, that's a great conversation. It's great dialogue.
Well, you're getting like more like Vegas stuff. Like if I'm looking for like percentages and odds, I kind of want to get an accurate representation of like what are the New Jersey books looking like, because it's all like online books like that.
Yeah, that's a great point. Good stuff. Good stuff, guys. I'll tell you what though. Here's
this
what
is
you
my
have
favorite conversation, man. This is my favorite.
Regardless of any of it, you got to use these tools. There was that period of time where the curmudgeons were the stay off my lawn guys, and we're not going to use it. But it's another tool that's out there, and the books have even more tools than we even know about. Think about what AI is going to do. I know Pete Loshak talked about what AI is going to do when you log into a sports book. The algorithms are going to know how you prefer to bet and what you like to bet on, and they're going to fuck those numbers all up so you don't bet on those anyways. You got to keep using technology and tools, and that's what it comes down to. Whatever those tools happen to be, you got to keep using more opportunities like that.
Oh, man, Mike, that makes me want to make sure I log every fucking play.
Yeah.
Goddamn city.
Eventually, Troy, you're going to have an AI that logs all those plays for you.
I you know what? So there's a funny story behind what happened with that. I had somebody that wanted to invest into the database, wanted to, use it to bet. He gave me a guy who built code to pull the data, and basically an API that connected to my Excel spreadsheet. And I said, no, we can't. Stop it. It's not the same. And here's why it's not the same. Because when I'm logging each and every fucking game that happened the prior day, I'm seeing exactly what happened. Like it gives me it's a more interactive experience when you're actually physically logging the data. And I have a bunch of formulas set up in the background, but at least on every individual game, I get to see what happened. I don't, it's hard to quantify how big of an impact that is without actually, trying both sides.
Interesting. Troy, by the way, I'm trying to sync up with you on your stream here so I can start reacting a little bit, because this game is starting to get me in my feelings a little bit. I'm starting to get a little
Tell me about it. I haven't watched it. This is my conversation that I fucking love, because I want to poke holes in it, because I want to fill all the gaps, like that's what I'm trying to do. And talking about it helps.
Let's bring on our next guest. Speaking of Vegas, speaking of using the numbers, speaking of running shop, it's Miggity Mac Daddy, ready to rock and roll. C-Mac in the house. What up, C-Mac?
Yo. What's going on, boys?
C-Mac, buddy.
Mac.
Oh, Beanin, what's going on? I saw you a little earlier with that Vegas in the background. Get it back up. That fake ass skyline.
I like that Vegas. I liked it, Billy. I
like it. I want it back up. That's what I'm saying.
I agree. I agree.
I want to see the Vegas.
But the pub sports, the Southtown 101, though, that food is fire there, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was so surprised with the quality. The quality.
What did you get though?
Quality,
did you try the what do they call the King Willie? What is that?
King Willie. There's wings. The King Willie wing.
Yeah, that shit.
I had the dry wings. I thought we were the one that's with slaughter.
They were good though.
Jose, what are those called?
The dry rub.
You're good.
You're right. Like King Williams, King Willie, something like that. Like King Willie's.
Yeah.
King Willie's, Billy. You hit it on the head, bro. Fire.
And then I think the other one's called the Schoolhouse Burger. It's the one with the bacon on it.
Man,
Yeah, I think so. You guys are making me hungry, so I'm gonna get some at halftime here.
Yeah, fuck, dude, I'd have him bringing shit in every fucking 10 minutes. I'll tell you what, run down the menu every 10 minutes until I turn the stone over and tell you I'm out.
Let me tell you, Kyrie is such a fucking punk bitch. Let me tell you how washed up he is.
22 to 18. Bad. C-Mac, did you make any moves in this Dallas game here, or are you looking to potentially attack a live betting spot?
No, I have a couple here. A couple units on the Mavs. I grabbed them a couple days ago, plus 7.5.
Nice.
I have the money line. I have the under, and I have Gafford. I added that late. You know, I heard you guys talking about. I thought the Tatum under was pretty good at 27.5, and even Porzingis, but I thought it was too low at 14.5. But I moved on Gafford. Yeah, of course, he's done nothing. But I had to look through his numbers. I know Lively had been doing better. It was just something, you know. I just had to move on. I thought he'd be better. He had 11, last game, and everything in the playoffs, he'd had over, 23, 24 minutes. So he could still get there, but I moved on that this afternoon. So
nice.
I'm on it. I need the Mavs and big time. Yes. Jose, don't even talk.
It's everyone against me. It's all right. It's all right, guys. I just want to win.
I'd rather the Mavs win, but the cover for sure. Yeah.
With you, dog. He's with you. You got homies with you.
I'm rooting for you guys. I think that would be the perfect case scenario for tonight's stream. Celtics win, Mavs cover. Yeah. And
we're all having a great time.
We all just, we leave happy here, maybe.
Yeah, we're all having a great time.
Fuck that, I want it all. I took a hit on.
Oh, yeah, I want it. Yeah.
I'm not going to make it too much longer. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to lie.
6.5 and 15. Well, you're slamming down those.
I'm missing this whole first half. I already missed the first quarter. Just.
Well, you're not missing much, Troy. Kyrie's just being a fucking bum loser. You just.
Look at. Yeah, but I don't know. They're trying to use a stagger and a smoke screen to try to get Al Horford in the action.
What a ridiculous ass foul call that is. Just they took out Luka and they've got nothing else. This is it. These are the minutes they're going to get dominated across the series. They take out Luka. You have to have Kyrie try to do something.
Foul. What do you mean that's foul call, bro? He's
leaning on his back. We're just getting a rebound.
Two elbows in the guy's back. Not enough.
We're just playing physical basketball here, shoulder to shoulder contact. You're not calling that in the YMCA.
I don't call shit. I've never called the foul when I.
Yeah, you're not calling that foul, Troy. So there's no foul.
Bro, I play like a fucking badass. I let you choose the physicality, and then I make you regret what you choose.
Oh God! All right. By the way, for those people who care, it's 2-2 top of the 6th, I believe, in Yankees Dodgers.
I like that, Troy. I like that.
And I don't know who the quarterback is for the Battle Hawks or whatever, but he just looked like he was rolling around grabbing his ankle. So, but shout out to the Brahmas here.
That was
all right. Shit's getting sweaty now, boys. 22-20. Minute 30 left, Troy, for you. I'm looking on my computer and not at the screens outside the TV right now, out of the bar. Not getting that sweet cable, so I'm behind with you. How is that not a foul? Max and Kleber can just push Porzingis out of the way? Is that what we're fucking doing?
Let's see. I'll see. Let me see.
Showing the Panthers arena. Eat shit, C-Mac.
And guess what?
That is a foul. They were doing that last game, too.
And guess what? It doesn't matter. I've told you guys from fucking day one, just switch Porzingis onto some little ass point guard like Kyrie, and he's going to shoot a jumper in his face and make it every time. That's all we need. I love it. It's my fucking favorite play in basketball because it exposes his fucking little losers.
C-Mac, I was such a dick yesterday about that fucking hockey game. I was talking about Edmonton, all week. I still like them to get the series done, but even yesterday rolls up, and I had every reason in the world not to take Edmonton. But I talked about Edmonton all week. At that point, I was stuck with Edmonton, and I knew it. I saw it. Even the ref numbers were saying Edmonton's going to get fucked up in this game, and that's exactly what happened. So
Kyrie being a great
big three.
Is it Kyrie again? LJ, tell me it is. Tell me it is, dog.
What really matters is 3-2 Dodgers, Troy. 3-2 Dodgers.
How about that was one of those games, boys, that went from 8.5 to 7.5 this morning on the line. Are we going to see this? Are we going to see this one go over?
Okay, yeah, okay. Because that's the one, Mikey, that really fucks me up.
Yeah,
I hate that. Hey, all the money on the over, it goes down to 7.5. We still fucking bet the over. I hate it, but I bet
it was just 7.5 to 7.
Oh, that's not a fucking.
Was it?
foul.
I thought I saw.
Yeah.
Was it that? I know the first 5 stayed at 3.5. I have some 8.5s out there, C-Mac. I think DraftKings opened up with an 8.5 when they first put their
maybe when it first came out, but everything I had open.
Right.
I mean, Troy, if we're gonna give the Mavs those bullshit calls, Troy, then how much did you pay them, Troy? I just need to know that myself here. What are we calling at the end of the first quarter right now? Are we really giving Josh Green, whoever the fuck that is, that call? Or is that what we're doing right now?
You got to throw him a bone. I mean, they're down 0-1. You know.
Shout out to our guy, Michael Blana. He dropped it in the chat. I read it like a third grade blind kid. But it did cash. First quarter plus 2.5 and the money line plus 150 for our guy, Michael Blana. Congrats, my guy. Good for you. Shout out to you, Mike.
Make that money, brother.
I bet you. I don't know the stats. I bet you the Celtics
8.5 down to 7.5 this game, bro. This game was crazy.
I bet you the Celtics shot 1 for 11 from 3 that first quarter. So we'll see how that progresses throughout the evening.
But the first 5 didn't move from 4.5 to 3.5. I believe the first 5 was just 3.5 the entire way. Because sometimes they open the first 5s later than the actual full game lines, So you get to look at that line 2 days from now.
That's facts. But shout out to the Dodgers. That was nice, and I'm glad that I could just reach into your wallet and put some cash in there, Troy. Perhaps.
Wow! Holy shit, dude!
You reach into my wallet.
Holy shit, bro! Okay. Check this out. Home dogs baseball. We're talking about Yankees Dodgers market. Home dogs, they close 114. Home dogs between 104 and 124. That's 10 cents each way. A total of 7.5 or 8. The market moving towards the under. 25 and 9 to the under. That's like 74%. 25 and 9, bro. And then let's see if it's on a Sunday, because this is maybe I have all the Sunday night.
Sunday's got to be even better, man. Sunday night baseball.
0-3. So this game ain't going over. That's how I feel.
Meaning it's
hopefully
3-2.
Let's keep it at this score here, Troy.
4-3.
I'll be okay with a 3-2 final, Troy, if we keep it like this.
Oh, man. You know what? Me too. I'll be okay.
Connor,
Tigers cost me the sweep today. 8 runs in the bottom of the 5th. That first 5.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Everything was good. Yeah, I had a great day, but
5. I was good with 2-0. I was like, I looked at my phone. It was 10-0. I was like, what just happened?
8 spot, bottom of the 5th. Team that can't hit.
Grand slam or no?
I don't hit it. I don't even know. I saw it and I just went chuck the phone.
By the way, 3-2 here. Obviously, it's the top of the 6th. I think they just got out of the inning, so bottom of the 6th coming here. So, shout to Dodgers there. All right, second quarter starting. I'm obviously a little anxious this time.
Ready to go. Are we seeing anything that jumps out as strike? I mean, we're looking at this total. Still looking here for the total on the game is still. I'm still seeing 213.5 from the original 215.5. So they're down 2 points there.
Dude, Mikey, I feel like there's a huge opportunity with prop markets. I just never been. I don't know why. I don't feel compelled in the prop markets, dude. Like Jimmy talked about last live stream with the under on Kristaps at halftime.
Yeah.
Right. It was he had 18 and it was like 22.5.
Yep.
Like that's the type of shit that like it's hard to take, but you should probably just fucking take it every time.
I think it's a good call. There's some books that do a better job of it in the prop game where they'll kind of show you what the original line was. They'll show you what they're at, and then they'll show you what the adjusted number is to bet on, which is great info to have, great data right at your fingertips.
What book is that, bro?
I think it was, is it Caesars? I don't. What my point is, DraftKings fucking sucks with that. DraftKings doesn't do any of that.
DraftKings and FanDuel are trying to rob you.
Yeah, they don't get FanDuel is the fucking worst.
No, Caesars is worse. Caesars is worse prop wise. Yeah. They're the worst prop. Period. Hands down. No, they make DraftKings look great.
Wow.
No doubt.
No, prices, that's what it is. Their prices.
Has the worst prices.
They have the worst.
You'll never find a price better than FanDuel or like DraftKings.
If FanDuel's got the best number out there, it's a fucking loss. And I'll tell you what, FanDuel had the best number out there for the Boston Celtics today. So for what that's worth,
Fanatics is on its way up, man.
Yes, we don't have Fanatics in New York. I don't have the ability to jump into
Fanatics is fire.
William Hill's an all right book, but they've merged with Caesars, and because William Hill never even had props. Props in Vegas was just nothing. You never got props. I had to do it all on my overseas books. Whether it's Bet Online, Five Dimes, anything. Now they've combined. What?
Do you bet live mostly, or do you do it?
I bet live a lot. Yeah, but I still bet pregame plenty.
See, I basically have no experience basically betting at the window, like at a book. Mostly all my experience is online.
Well, and the live is just even to like 6 years ago. So when overseas was good, but the live here with these apps in Vegas, because you couldn't even get props in Vegas just till 4 years ago. These books, you couldn't bet any props. You'd have to all use them overseas to bet props. But Caesars is merged with William Hill. That's just the one problem now is the props have just been crazy with them.
Ooh, come on, Luca.
I use Caesars is my -1 line for hockey. I use Caesar for the -1s.
And they'll have some weird good ones, but I just mean for the most part, it's just like -130 when you'll find it everywhere else.
It's funny when I started betting -1 lines, it was from I didn't even know they were available. This was maybe 2-3 years ago. Jose put up his hand. Who had a 3?
No, it's fucking bad ball. Bad ball. Just turnover. Again, if it's just Luka, I'm fine. There's no one else on this team that can beat us.
Hey, I'm fine with it too, Jose. Keep saying it. You want Luka. Put it out there.
Please. LJ, I want you to score all your props today from Luka.
This is my king. This is my king. Dude, literally, bro. Next time I'm not sleeping, bro. When LJ hits something like that, bro, I gotta fucking follow up, bro. I'm not gonna miss it. Like when I'm feeling that, I always notice, man. The only exception is the Mavs last game, game 1.
Ooh, just missed that.
We have a better game today, for sure. We got the first quarter. Mavericks ended up getting it done 28-25.
That's what you're talking about, Connor.
Yeah, I thought he was going to drain that. It just went in and out.
He's looking for it.
We just seen Derek White's turnover. You guys are eons.
It's so funny because I have the bar TVs outside that are obviously faster than YouTube TV, and I have YouTube TV right in front of me, but I just keep looking outside. I'm just staring outside because I need to know immediately. Peyton Pritchard on Kyrie Irving. It's great defense. Nothing for him. Here we go again.
They don't have an answer for Porzingis, bro, and that's probably going to hurt them in the long run.
They've got nothing for him. He's too tall.
Yeah, these possessions are awful right here by the Mavs. They got to call timeout.
Just too tall.
Yeah, they're jacking.
Oh, wait, Porzingis? What the fuck is you doing?
Just too tall for these fucking little ass guards. My favorite play in the league.
There has been a Jason Tatum sighting. He is playing.
I'll let Pritchard get that rebound.
He's there for defense, Mikey. He's a team player. He's giving up his own statistics for the greater good of his team.
Oh, rebound.
He's just trucked.
He's just playing defense, getting rebounds. That's all I need from him. If everyone else is scoring.
Throw it back to him. 2 for $1. 2 for $1.
What the fuck is Lively doing?
Yeah, what did he do?
He just trucks Porzingis here.
Oh, my nigga's fail, bro. Come on.
I know, he did, yeah.
He didn't push him. Look,
this isn't the NFL. This is the
Euro
NFL.
flop.
What do you want me to say?
That is fucking weak, bro.
Oh, man.
No basketball,
Classic.
Bro, I got
Anthony version.
I ain't lying. We got dubbed by Oak Hill my senior year of basketball. Brizzy. I'm not lying.
Oak Hill's nasty.
We got dubbed by Oak Hill and then Finlay Prep. We got welcomed to the fucking stage.
All right,
get
boy,
that
we're
Oak
back.
Hill jersey in.
We're back.
Finlay
Everything's
Prep
all
Las
right.
Vegas.
Oh boy. Like
Woo!
Chase C-Mac right off the screen. You start getting excited like that.
Woo!
What's up, Res Mod?
Big three.
Ooh.
That might be a vodka lemonade 3.
That might, you know what, Billy? I'm obviously at a local establishment, a watering hole. I might.
Vodka. Come on. Next TV timeout, we got to celebrate vodka lemonade. Mine's free at the house. Hopefully, yours is on the house. Tell Kevin.
Look at it, man. They're forcing the Mavs to above the break, and it's embarrassing, bro. They
Got
can't
nothing
hit
for
it.
him, Troy.
Jose, I heard if you give, slide Kev some, he'll let you slide free on the house.
I know, yeah, that's facts right there.
I'll be back.
I missed,
Troy.
I missed all that.
See you later, Troy. See you at the end of the game, buddy.
You might not see me again, Jose. I might not.
I know the Celtics take the lead, and then Troy says, "Okay,
I'm gonna sit in the back. I'm gonna sit in the back. I'll be here. I'll be back.
Sure. Timeout, Celtics. We're up. First.
Res Mob says Brizzy gets busy. Yeah, man. I don't drink vodka lemonades anymore. I had a bad vodka lemonade experience.
What happened?
Yeah, what happened? What could possibly?
You can't expect us not to ask.
I gunned down about a fucking half a bottle of vodka with however much, vodka with a splash of lemonade. And I got it was one summer afternoon. I got maybe 7 deep. And I grabbed the ice out of the cooler. We're sitting outside, by the pool, whatever. And I put a piece of ice in the glass, but it wouldn't fit. And at this point, I'm 6 deep, right? So what I ended up doing is like an asshole, I'm smacking the ice into the glass. Well, look, it's only glass, right?
I see where this is going.
Glass fucking explodes in my hand, and I cut literally halfway through this my pointer finger as the smackdown hand cut literally. You can still see the scar goes literally halfway across the center of my pointer finger on my left hand because I was smacking it in there, bleeding everywhere, fucking mess.
It sounds like you got too fucked up off the vodka lemonade.
Yeah, that was the last time I drank it. I don't.
Well, that doesn't sound like a bad experience. That sounds like you, sir, need to handle your liquor.
I was out of control. It was a gorgeous afternoon, and it turned into a nice evening, and then it turned into half my finger fucking busted open and blood everywhere.
Did you go to the hospital?
No, I got those butterflies. I fucking butterflied both sides of it, wrapped it up tight, put it back together, throw a little dirt on it, and get back in the game.
Yeah, no, I get it. That's fine. Shout out to you there. No vodka lemonades for Mikey. I will be grabbing one at halftime. Courtesy.
But they are delicious summertime cocktails, especially if you can get a little frozen ice in there. Go get it.
By the way, I was going to say courtesy of the Dodgers, but I looked over and it is now a 3-2 still. But men on the corners won out for Tyler Glass now here. So,
oh boy,
very interested to see how he does. But we'll be very interested. Mikey, are you gonna make any live moves on this game? You're feeling good? You're sitting happy?
I'm feeling good about what I got going on so far. We talked about props and where to attack the props. I was thinking about trying to look for some props. I was so fucking close. Kyrie, 7.5 minutes to get a 2-pointer for a plus 600 on Thursday, and he doesn't get there. I'm thinking about it today here. I'm looking at trying to attack some of these props at halftime. Right now, the game's kind of right where I expected. We're going to see a tight battle. Sitting on that money line with the Mavericks, I do not regret that yet. The plus 7, I'm still feeling pretty good about that. I'd like my same game parlay to get a little bit more momentum, but outside of that, right now, I'm just thinking about attacking some of these props. The one I was looking at is Lively's rebounds. I got to see what the number is.
Yeah, because he's been invisible apparently. But by the way,
he's had some boards though.
He's got 4.
Yeah, he's got 4.
Josh Gillum asking about Hardy checked in for 0.1 seconds. Does that count? Oh, fuck yeah, that counts. I'm sure that they'll fucking take your money however they can get. And if you bet the under, then Josh, congratulations.
Now you tell me, is this class or not class? Vodka
Oh,
lemonade.
motherfucker,
With pink straw.
Color coordinated your straw to your vodka lemonade.
Pinkies up.
Pinkies up, man. Summertime. Billy's
By the way,
summer.
the Yankees just hit a 3-run fucking home run. Disgusting. God.
Over.
Well, there you go, Mikey.
There you go.
I'm glad you got that over at the least.
You know, Mike, when it's the month of June,
gotta roll up, man.
You gotta drink the vodka lemonades. You gotta support Friday, right? Some way, somehow.
Yeah.
The vodka lemonades.
Admittedly, I've been drinking a quite a bit of Pink Whitney recently, and if I had to be drinking something, it's been that recently. So I will admit to that. I'm excited to see what old Luka the Don does here. You know, this is his moment. Is he going to carry it?
James chimes in the chat. He says, "What's up, boys? Got busy today. Didn't get the Mavs +7 locked in pregame, unfortunately." Says, "You guys have any live looks, daily consumer of PSR content? Awesome community you guys have built." James, we appreciate you coming in, man. We're kind of just looking this thing out at this point right now. I think I think at this point, let me see what the live lines look like here. They have taken down there it is, 5.5. I'm still okay with 5.5. I mean, obviously that number's dropped a 1.5 from the 7, but I'm still good with that. I think, here we go. 6.5s are out there now. I think the Dallas Mavericks, if you missed it early pregame, it's an opportunity to hit them now at +6.5. That is out there. The total, though, at this point, I almost got to start thinking about the over because we have a tight game right now. The pregame number was 215.5. It's dropped to 204.5, so we're down 11 points. I think if that thing gets down around the 200 range, it might be time to smack that thing on the over. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
God, I love Glenn Brown. Michael Buena, I feel so bad for you, my guy. I just feel bad. I don't want the Mavericks fans to get all excited just to get swept out of here. I feel bad. And by the way, shout out to my guy, Some Solutions over there. He just fucking couldn't watch the show because he's sitting watching me happy as a Boston fan. Some Solutions, suck my nuts, huh? The fucking Celtics are gonna win this, and you're gonna fucking hate it. Some Solutions, you're gonna hate it. But shout out to you.
Celtics win, Mavs cover. Everybody's happy on the stream tonight, right?
I'll tell you, you love him, so you want to see him succeed. But is there anything worse than Jose when he's having a good run? I mean, just hearing him talk is like, I just want to.
Well, again, and it's going to get worse, Mikey, because when I progressively get more and more right, it is only going to get worse.
I can only. That's why we were all exhausted after the first quarter last game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shout out. I got to give shout out to, like you just said, our guy James. Appreciate it. Especially our guy. I got to give a shout out to our guy Gonzo. Seeing him, San Antonio, met him. Great dude. Appreciate you, my man Gonzo. Swig, he's loving you. He's taking your read. Swig, I love it. But Jose, there's no read. He's a fan. He's fucking this. He's a fan. There's zero read. This is just cheering for the win.
Connor,
baseball. You can look at. Yeah.
I'm looking at this team with just physical matchups that are better.
Well, there you go. Yeah, but that's your team. Yeah, and they were the best team all year. They're at home, best team at home all year.
It's a boring look. Sorry, guys.
So actually, unbelievable read.
It's we're just bigger than them. We're just bigger than them. That's the thing. See, Swig knows they're just bigger. What is Porzingis gonna do on Kyrie Irving? He's just shooting his face every time. Who's Kyrie Irving guarding?
Kyrie's the smallest, but for the most size, they match up pretty equally.
Luka's just thick. He's fat. He's really good, but he's just fat.
Michael Buena, that is exactly what I said to start the series yesterday on Thursday. He is a fraud out there. But Swig makes a good point. He says it's not a fan read if they are biologically a foot taller.
Yeah, well, they're not that far. We're chasing.
They might have a 4.5-inch spot.
In a couple matchups like Kyrie, but
we're rounding up.
God, Jason Tatum.
I mean, Lively's 7 foot.
Team player, Jason Tatum. Team player, Jason Tatum. Euros around the guy. Sees an open layup. Says, no, I'll just pass to Al Horford so we can slam it in right there. Team player. Great guy.
I haven't heard you talk. The last couple of years, it was a little different, Jose.
Well, yeah. It definitely, Connor, hands up. I'm bipolar about these things, huh?
Dang! I just wanted you to say it.
Heads up.
Bingo. I know you. Bingo.
Yeah. Last year, Joe Mazzulla was supposed to be fired, and now he's a much better coach than Jason Kidd, and he's going to be an NBA Finals champion. So that's how that works.
That could happen.
Progression. Sure. I'm glad that I'm not making the decisions. You know, that's why I don't make these decisions. I'm very emotional when it comes to these things. Another TV timeout. This is a good game. I'm glad that the Mavericks have decided to show up.
Tie game, 42 up, 4 minutes left in the first half.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I can't wait. And the best part about it is, Mikey, you say this and you hate how annoying I am about these things. Everyone else in the chat feels the exact same way.
Oh, I know.
Everyone else wants to see me fail, and
they want to see you succeed. They just don't want to hear you succeed. Is what it comes down to.
I'm going to be sitting back, cackling at the Mavericks. I can't wait, and it's all going to be directed towards Kyrie Irving. I can't stand that guy, so it's just great to see him fail. I'd like to see Luka succeed, but seeing Kyrie failed is just, oh, God, I love it. I don't know if you've noted this, Mike. I love seeing my teams win, but I love seeing my rivals lose a lot more. I fucking love it. It's nothing better. So, and that's why when the Yankees make the World Series this year and they lose to the Phillies, I'm going to be in heaven. Will I be scared the whole time that I'm going to watch the Yankees win the World Series? Yeah. But when the Phillies clinch it, I'll be celebrating in Philadelphia with all you guys.
I appreciate you not jinxing my program.
No problem. No problem. But yeah, no, I'm a hater. I accept that.
They got quite the London series. I don't know about that, though. Get him out of there. Bring him back home. Let's bring him back.
Yeah, Mikey, I enjoyed it. Hands up. I almost swept all my bets the day before, and I hit a home run prop. Shout out to you, Connor.
Yeah, you had Harper, right? Harper.
Yeah, I
really put yourself.
Yeah, I saw it. Nice.
Yeah, it was 6 to midnight. It was 6 to midnight immediately. Shout out to Steven. And by the way, one of the reasons that I've gotten, this last few weeks, or I guess a week, I've had a great week. The fucking chat just helping my ass out. Steven Harrison, he got me on that Harper home run prop. Shout out to him. And then Nufflush Allen, obviously. I've been betting team totals and money lines together. And I did that with the Dodgers last night, and that was awesome too. So shout out to both of you guys.
Chat is sharp, man. Sharper by the day. I say it all the time. We're all working together to get the books cooked, and these guys come in with some great angles, analysis, trends, all those fun things to get the job done. You guys are great, man. Keep it going.
Yes, and by the way, another San Antonio Brahmas touchdown. Ugh.
Brahmas putting Nash into spanking here?
Yeah. Boots to ass, as they say.
Boots to ass.
13-3. Wow.
Dana Delp says, is Jose still talking? Well, he's talking. He's not really saying anything, but he's talking.
Billy, go ahead and just refresh. You'll see the 19-3 coming.
I'm just glad I stayed off.
Too legit was over in the CFL game. Does anyone watch or bet CFL in here? Solid market and can run teasers.
No, we do not support Canadian football.
Yeah, I got hit with it.
But
I got hit with a Rouge one time. I didn't even know what a fucking Rouge was, and I look at the score. I'm like, how did I get 1 point there? So that's the extent of my CFL knowledge.
Sure,
but some guys do great with it, and it makes a lot of sense. It's a small league. Small, what do you got? 9 teams, 8 teams in the league. You should be able to figure those guys out on the regular, see who's good and who's not. But I just can't get into it.
Yeah. By the way, some more updates. J-Dub, I did not figure out who was in my dreams the other day. Helga actually woke up, and that was the first thing she asked me. Did you figure out who was in your dream last night? I was like, I did not figure that out. But in more positive news, 2 on, no outs, top of the 7th for the Dodgers. 5-3. But we're threatening again here. Connor, I was going to say this to you earlier. I cannot explain in rational thoughts why Jason Hayward is employed in the year 2024, but I respect the fuck that he's still out there.
He actually deserves right now to be employed. You know who doesn't? Chris Taylor.
Oh well, yeah. Your outfield.
Hayward's he's on like a border. line.
But Dodgers have one of the worst outfields in baseball. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just flat one of the worst. Not even like with like any caveats. Good luck, Mike. It's not no caveats or anything. It's just they're the worst. So shout out to them. 44 all in this Celtics.
Well, they came up big for you yesterday and for me. So
yeah, we appreciated that. 44 all here. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Drive and a easy lay by my guy Drew Holiday. It's gonna be
he's had a huge first half. 14 points behind.
I fucking love Drew Holiday. He's a playoff monster.
Big three, Luka. Bang. 47-46. Sorry.
He's the guy. No, he's the guy. If they're gonna if he's gonna carry this team by himself to a victory,
2 more.
My hat.
Need 2 more.
And
there's my guy, LJ.
2 more, and that's not even before the half.
I got him at 5. He needs 2 more.
Oh, there we go. Hey, Mikey's not here.
That was an offensive foul.
I was gonna say Mikey's not here, but there's a Jason Tatum sighting, and then Mikey's not here for it, obviously. So there he is. But that's nice to see Jason Tatum do something for once. It's nice to see that. Oh man. And by the way, I forgot who asked me about the 2-on-2. Who do I want in the last 2 minutes? If I have the other guys guarding if I have Luka and Kyrie versus Tatum and Brown, I'm taking Tatum and Brown because of who they're getting guarded against. So, like, game time, Drew Holiday is going to put the clamps on one of those two, and then Jaylen Brown's also very, very good. So I'll take Tatum and Kyrie. Tatum and Brown, excuse me. Kyrie has the ball right now. He's trying to do is just one-on-one bullshit, and he just misses again. He's a fucking loser. He's a fucking he is everything I hate about basketball. Just dribbles by himself, fucking does his do-si-do bullshit, no passes, miss layup. And someone has to clean up his bullshit getting off.
You just didn't say he just made that bucket, though.
Yeah, well, you should thank his teammate for getting the offensive.
Okay, you'll point out the misses, but you ain't gonna point out the buckets.
No, I'll congratulate the great
Jay.
A great offensive rebound.
He made up for his mistake. I mean, at least acknowledge that he made up for it.
You know, I want efficiency out of my players, not selfish asshole taking a bunch of shots and going, 20% on them?
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, that's just me. Efficiency. And by the way, Aaron Boone is out complaining for some odd reason. I'm going to go ahead and assume he just got thrown out. That's a safe assumption on any Aaron Boone interaction here.
When does Cole come back?
Garrett? I mean, he'll be back very soon. Actually, he had
after the break, right?
Yeah, he had a second rehab start. Yeah, he had a second rehab start like yesterday. He'll probably do like 3 or like 4 or 5 would be my guess. So yeah, I'd say like first game back of the All-Star break, if not sooner.
Swick says Kyrie was in the dream.
Kyrie was in the dream. You're right. Smoke. He might have. I mean, is it not obvious why I hate Kyrie as a Celtics fan? He's a fucking loser. He came to this city, fucked around for 3 years, fed us bullshit, fucking lost us series. Decided to have facial nose surgery and then just said couldn't show up to a playoff game. What a fucking loser he is. He's a fraud. Shout out to you, Sharpie. Yeah, we need to bring Sharpie in here. I'll send you a link now. But yeah, he's Kyrie Irving's the biggest fraud. He's living off of one shot fucking 10 years ago. So, and shout out to Sun Tzu Preston, who I love Preston's things. He makes me think. Thought-provoking comments. So shout out to you, Preston. Love my guy, Preston.
Well, Jose, you certainly have a way of uniting our chat. You have done that just again.
Mikey, I'm going to be a great Little League coach because I'm just going to be the biggest fucking dick and have everyone hate me, and they'll just all unite and play as one team against their shithole manager. Just like the sports movies. Come on.
Like Bad News Bears?
Yeah, or I'm the owner from fucking Major League.
Drew Holiday. That was great ball movement right there.
Come on, guys. Come on. Some solutions. I know you saw that. Some solutions. I know you saw that 3. I know you saw it some. I'd be concerned. Oh my gosh.
Can't even dunk it. Gafford, sorry ass. I think it's bomb. It's bomb, dude.
Up.
You can't even. You got a little of the ball. Yeah, he
Oh
did get the ball. White got the ball there.
Fucking Mucky Betts ground into a double play to end the inning. God damn it, Luke.
They could challenge that.
Man.
Oh, they already did. Did they lose her?
Yeah, LJ. Yeah. I wish your all-star coach would have had a challenge. He used it fucking 3 minutes in the game and lost. Crazy shit. I wish he had it. I would like to see that challenge.
Well, we are getting to halftime.
All right, halftime.
We got ourselves a little opportunity here. We'll take a look at the lines. Let me pull some lines up here and see where we're at.
Yeah, what's the line number 6?
Dirty, right?
6.5 again is back out there. They're showing 6.5 again.
Yeah.
Ain't scared.
I need to get higher.
This is 54-51. Halftime. Boston pulled ahead. Big second quarter for Boston, 29-23. We see this total sitting at 209.5. So it's starting to pop back up just a little bit from where we were. 215.5 was the original number. Andrew G says, wow, still 6.5. Yeah, that's
I feel like that's a sign. Maybe I'm a biased piece of shit, guys, but I think that's a sign.
Preston with the comment like you're talking about.
Yeah.
He's a peaceful warrior.
He's a thoughtful person, Preston. Again, I love Preston.
It's a great book. Oh, yeah.
Anybody capping college baseball here? Dana Delp, does Oregon State have anything for Kentucky tonight? I'm assuming it's college baseball.
Yeah, that's a great question. I don't cap college baseball. I did watch some of that Clemson Florida game. That was a good game.
That freshman for Clemson's got maybe the best fucking name in sports.
The dude that caught hit the home run and then caught the fucking Willie Mays ball. Is that his name? Or that dude?
No, I think it's the pitcher, isn't it?
Titsworth?
Titsworth, yeah.
Titsworth.
I was like,
that catch though was
that was sick. That was some sick shit there against the wall there where he kind of popped into that thing.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. He hits the home run and then he fucking Willie Mays it, jumping Willie Mays catch. That's ridiculous shit right there. And by the way, the number 1 pick in the draft is on Florida, Jack Cagliglio, whatever the fuck his name is. That guy's not going to pitch in major leagues. He got fucking touched up by Clemson today. No shot, that guy. He does both ways in college. No way that guy's a pro pitcher. He's going to be hopefully a good hitter for whoever fucking drafts him. Sake, I guess the Guardians. But hell no. Oh, and actually, he's not going to be the first overall pick because the Guardians are going to spend money on this pick. So there's no way he's the first overall pick now that I think about it. That guy's going to want like fucking $11 million, and the Guardians are going to be like, fuck you, dude. We don't even pay our guys on the major league roster that. So I'll be interested to see.
So I'm looking at some of these props that are out there for the second half here. I see it again. It's staring me in the face. Luka, 10+ points in the third quarter. Kyrie, 8+ points in the third quarter. It's plus 600 again. Same spot that I was in last week or on Thursday. Kyrie's got 10. Luka's got 23, though. So Luka's going to be on his way to a 40 piece if he's getting that 10 in the third quarter. I don't know if I'm going to jump in on that one here. You know, the one I was looking at that I like, boys, you guys tell me what you think about this here, but 3-point props here. I saw Luka to make 2+ threes, Kyrie to make 1+ 3 is plus 450. Luka 2+ threes, Tatum 1+ 3 is plus 500. I think I'm going to go that direction. As much as I shit on Jason Tatum and I need his points under, he did have a stronger second half than the first half last game, and he really can't have a softer first half this game. I mean, he's not even existent at this point. So I am going to lock that one.
What's the number?
It's 2+ threes for Doncic. It's 1+ threes for Tatum. It's plus 500.
Oh, you're doing a combo. I thought it was just
It's a little. It's under the live specials. If you guys are looking at your books at home, under the live specials that's out there, I'm going to lock that in. 2+ threes right now. This is the shit part. You got to see where they're at. Tatum's got no threes.
I like that.
One 3 from Tatum, and Luka's got 3 already. So Luka's going to have to get 5.
Well, it makes it easier for you.
He gets 5.
Yeah, I have a feeling. Yeah, he's getting 5. He's going to keep shooting.
And at this point, they're down 3 at the half, so they got to make some type of movement out there. What do you guys think about the side in this thing here? I see Dad Fence says Mavs plus 3.5. Cash it. Is that I think that's a second half line. But Chris likes the Celtics minus 2.5. First half cash it. He got that winner for our guy Chris. Congrats, Chris. Wish we had a button to push here. Let's see what we got for you guys that have made this cash in the first half out there.
You trying to look for some effects here, Jim? Or I was
looking for something. Give us something.
I can't get my mouth around that thing. Oh,
is that an effect?
Yeah, that's what he chooses.
Where the fuck did that one? I mean, I know that had to be a horse racing stream, but what was the circumstances in which that conversation came up? I can't imagine.
I don't know.
Old friend, Dennis Trusty.
Shout out to Trusty. I was more interested in this conversation, though.
You know,
Jimmy, what do you say?
Where we want to see your toes.
By the way, if that was a would or a wouldn't, I probably would have. That seems like a would.
You guys got to play the classic You Two Gentlemen. Just from a while ago. Jose, you got that sheet up,
$10 if you want to park.
Do it.
But Jose, how much?
Yeah. That's the happiest you'll hear Mikey ever.
Shit.
I still haven't seen Mikey will cash a bet.
Mike's got his shades on. He looks like Stevie Wonder. He's so fucked up. You're like,
Yeah, we smoked about 27 planes before we went on the show.
Yeah.
And you feeling good.
Everybody was back. Everyone's rolling them up, and Dab's dropping his fucking diamonds in there, and I'm like, man. And then I'm like, what do you guys? They're just everyone's rolling up 3 or 4, and then they're all standing out back. Talk about parking lot pimping. It's just each of them lit one up, and they're constantly going around. I'm like, man, like I was out of it, and I was half in the bag at that point, anyway. So when that shit rolled around, I was high. I was on fucking Pluto.
Yeah, we could tell.
$10 if you want to park.
Do it.
But Jose, how much?
Yeah, again, I'll see Mikey cash a bet. He'll just give a little fist bump. He won't sound like that happy. He'll never sound like that happy again. So
I want to put on these college baseball. I've had a bunch of success. I've only bet a couple, and they both cashed, and a few other. Some of the totals just do the work have been too high. Other than the Clemson Florida game, like they have these 15, 16 and a halves. All these kids can hit, but most of these in these regionals have their best pitchers on the mound in these games. So
and they've got a quick hook, obviously.
Quick hook, yeah, bingo, Jose. So look to the under in a lot of these. They've been money maker for the last 2 or 3 years for me.
I like that play. I like that play.
Some solutions, I slandered some solutions earlier, but if he makes a request and he's not really making a request, I'll give it to him though. I know what he wants.
Yeah.
I just gotta fucking find it now. He's got me under pressure.
Everybody in the audience, listen to me carefully, is being given a special package, and I don't want you to open it. Do not open it. Cameras are on you, so do not open until I tell you. All right, open your boxes. Open your boxes. 1, 2, 3.
You get a steak. 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 Everybody gets a steak.
Sorry for blowing out everyone's eardrums there. But yes, I got you some solution. I got you. But yes, it's gonna be.
And yet somehow I owe you 2 steaks. You were giving steaks out like you were Oprah, and somehow I owe you 2 steaks.
Well, don't worry, Jimmy owes me 2 steaks too. There's definitely some people that have the stakes to be paid here, and it's very fun. But I'm obviously in no rush to eat all those steaks.
So C-Mac, with your conversation about these totals, Kentucky, Oregon State sitting at 12.5. Do you think that's an opportunity to hit the under?
I was looking at it. That game started, right?
Yeah, it's just going now.
Yeah, I went through everything. I think Oregon State's live too. I know it's in Kentucky, but them at plus 110 because I kind of went through it. There's a few plus 115s earlier today in a few of these games.
I'm going to take the 12. I know shit about it, but you made a great point there around these totals, and I'm going to take 12.5. I'm just going to blindly take the under 12.5.
Well, yeah, like there's a lot of 12.5s, but there. I mean, like earlier, Georgia, NC State was 16.5, and they've been like this. Even the regional to the World Series, crazy high. The Tennessee Evansville was 16.5. I mean, it's 12-1. Just think that they're just too high. Sometimes.
80% of the money's on the over 12.5.
Yeah, you want to be on the opposite side of that, I guess. Well, depending on the amount of bets, but some UFL updates. The San Antonio Brahmas are quickly choking. They gave up a touchdown.
Really?
Yeah, they gave up a touchdown, and then the whatever the fucks, the Battlehawks, I don't know what the fuck they're called, just got a defensive score. So now it is 19-15, and they're going for 2, and they're running the Philly special. And thank God everyone knows what that fucking play is by now. 19-15, still the score.
Philly special was like the single biggest moment in Philadelphia history since the Philadelphia Flyers beat the Russians in a prep game for the 1980 Olympics.
I thought you were going to tell me the Flyers 3-0 comeback against the Bruins. That fucking pissed me off when I was younger. I was so pissed. I didn't even like hockey that much. I was obviously just a Bruins fan because they're Boston. I was just furious. I was like, oh, we got it. 3-0. The Flyers suck. Fucking little me was pissed. And yeah, by the way, shout out to Swig Bets. You can go on pubsportsradio.com and you can see how we've been doing record-wise as well. So it's a very new feature that Swig's been working on. Shout out to you and shout out to Bryce Harper.
I didn't get any calls, Swig, but that's okay. It's fine. Speaking of how they be doing, shout out to my brother again. Gets that UFC strap last night. Got the job done.
I can't believe it. I can't believe that fucking he's MMA Jeff. And I was like talking to this fucking dude like he's some random guy and it's fucking Mikey's brother. I'm fucking talking to.
Oh yeah.
I had no idea. But shout out to him. He made me some cashola last time I saw him as well.
Yes, sir. They released their video. They had a nice little 2-in-1 spot on the pre-recorded video for the week out there, and he got that cash. So that was, I think that is his third. It's his third or fourth title since December. So he's on a roll.
Shout out to him. And by the way, Billy, I saw you guys on the podcast fucking dominate the parlay too.
Man, you guys are. You guys are rocking with that early play stuff, right? So what do you got there? I saw. What you guys go 4-1 this week? Was that what it was? I think you guys had a 5-0.
Mills made me mad though. Mills made me mad. He came in on the podcast talking about all this Chuck Buffalo bullshit and like the bit.
That's what he does.
The script. The podcast script was supposed to be Carlos Prates. We teased it the week before. Mills didn't catch the fucking hit, and then we had to go left, and then that's the reason why we didn't sweep this week because Mills had to pick Chuck Buffalo. And feel bad for Big Show. Big Show got caught with Justin Jacoby. I tried to warn him. I said, "So if Dominic Reyes doesn't get knocked out, does he win the fight?"
Man, shout out to that podcast. Obviously, you guys can catch you guys on Tuesday nights, right?
Dynamite promo.
Wait.
Yeah, Tuesday nights. When Bill's not sipping vodka lemonades.
Yes, sir.
All right, Tuesday nights, good. I can't wait. It's gonna be a good time, and yes, definitely. If you're not a member already, by the way, hit the subscribe button, become a member. $9.99 a month to become a gold member, and you get signed up to the greatest event on the interwebs, the PSR Gold Races. You get entered into one of these virtual races, $50 to the winner, twice a week, Thursdays and Fridays on Betting with the Bag. It's a great time. You can join Medicate Mondays as well. On Monday, if they get over 200 live viewers, they'll do a horse race with everyone in the chat for I think it's $50 as well. There. So just become a member, hit the subscribe button, like the video, support the pub. Do what you can to support the pub and support our guys on screen as well. Mikey, I'll introduce this next guest as when this screen gets
I'm sure he'll enjoy that.
I'll introduce him because I'm actually gonna go get that vodka lemonade now. So we're gonna do a 1-for-1 swap, and he's gonna be thrilled that I'm off the screen here when he joins here. I think he's gonna be thrilled, and he's obviously we know what side we already know what side he's on as well, so he doesn't have to give us the whole thing. And I'm just glad that his boy's showing up and keeping his team up to float. It's the one, it's the only, and I have to find this video under pressure. Dutch Boy Fresh.
Dutch Boy, what up? What up? What up?
Yeah, man. What it be like, homies?
Great to see you, my guy. Hope you're doing well tonight. I know you shared out there on X what you were rocking and rolling with, and timing is perfect because Jose was teeing up the session. The 200 live viewers gets us a little horse race here, so we're gonna have some fun tomorrow. Ready to go.
Yeah, man. We need that. I believe we're starting off with the horse race bright and early tomorrow. Due to the retweets, due to the 30+ retweets we got last Monday. So salute to all 32+ that did it, I believe,
Can we real quick? I got a quick question for you, Dutch. I meant to ask you this on the DMs, but it feels like more of an in-person type of conversation than like a me text you type of question. What's that one video that didn't make the sesh and it's like the midget dancing?
There's one that didn't make it, and it's a midget dancing.
They got the midgets out there all the time.
Make it. I don't know, but we're trying to retrieve.
Gabby Cav's not here, so we could say midget, right? Not okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to retrieve the video for the UFC stream, and it was a hit classic, and I don't know if I got in trouble for it or not, but I ain't see it next time I went.
No, man, we've had so many midgets, like honestly.
It was a brunette.
A brunette? Yeah, we've had that.
Yeah, it actually looked like
on quite a bit of times. Like we're trying to get a midget. We're trying, the thing is we got $100 out there right now. If someone gets a midget on the cheek, right? I think, it's just all you gotta do is take a picture.
Trotwam was offering that.
With either the midget kissing you on the cheek or the midget kissing you on the cheek. $100. We got it going. Second half. Yeah, man. Money line plus 210. I got the 7, 6.5 for public records by the time the tweet went out. Dallas got knocked down free throws from what I see in this first half. I mean, they're lucky that Boston shot so goddamn bad from the perimeter. And Luka's been in his goddamn bag. Ooh, look at Gafford. He just punked him.
Right? That was crazy.
Did he just punk him? I'm a little late to the party, but that was nice. Shout out to all the real ones in the chat, though. Yeah, man, I can't lie. It was kind of hard doing game 1 with Jose. I fuck with a little no way Jose, but NBA 3 hours watching the game with that motherfucker, no way. Jose.
But it's not that bad if you're on the same side, though. I was on the same side. I didn't mind it.
Yeah, so you and Jimmy were like, okay, sure, whatever. But like, oh my god, damn. I'm glad that he's excited and all that.
Well, he's about to get some vodka lemonades in him here.
Oh god, yeah.
I told him he was overwatching the game on Thursday. Sometimes you're too intently watching the game. I have a buddy. I always break his balls because he's I call him PD Panic, and he's a second watcher. So every pitch.
Dutch, you already know the vibes. You gotta have the pink lemonade with the vodka in it, with the pink straw. You gotta color coordinate.
This motherfucker Killer Cam 2. Killer Cam 2 over here. Everything's gonna be pink with this motherfucker now.
Jersey's got to stay Oak Hill, baby. Oak Hill, little mellow.
I'll rock with the pink over the bullshit ass hoodie thing. A little. Shout out to our guy Dabby Cab though. We're gonna do it big in the morning. Fucking vodka and lemonade. Hey, vodka and lemonade is the shit though. Like when I was in Florida, all I would do is get half gallons of fucking. This was before Tito's was even out there. Now it's Tito's, but I'd get half gallons of $3 vodka, and I would just drink that. I'd cut up fucking fresh strawberries and drink that shit with lemonade, bro. It's fire. Like every day on the beach or at the pool. Like I never drank dark liquor in Florida. because every time I did, it was bad news.
Vodka lemonade is just a summertime vibe. You already know it's that summertime vibe. You either drink it in the beginning of the summer or around Labor Day.
Yeah, it's definitely. I'm a fan of lemonade, though. I like lemonade. Like my aminos is my amino flavors that I sip on during my workout is like country time lemonade. Shit's fire. I'm like, damn. When it's all hot and sweaty, I'm like, damn, this shit's so good cold. God damn, Kyrie.
So I had the speaking of, you're talking lemonade, but I had this iced tea thing going. I was like, let me get some iced tea, man. Summertime, I like some iced tea, and throw a little vodka in there. It's all good. But
I don't like iced tea and vodka. I'm actually a fan of iced tea. I drink iced tea over soda. I made that switch a couple years ago, and ever since then, I can't. Twisted tea and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with twisted teas.
Derek White hits the biggest shots. My wife loves those twisted teas. They're not really my style, but
You're right.
You can find like some that are okay. I mean, if you're on a boat and it's sunny,
twisted teas
any one of those
me
motherfuckers
pissed.
are going down.
There is nothing worse to a bladder than a twisted teas, bro.
Yeah, I've had a couple, but I bought the wrong.
Look at Luka, man. Luka in his bag. Now they could just play some fucking defense and rebound. God damn, block out. But Derek White always hits clutch shots too. It's just disgusting.
That's the San Antonio Spurs in him.
Dutch,
you know that. Come on.
Dutch
again. I just wish that your boy had some help. Luka's playing great.
Yeah, no, he's not getting much. Kyrie's kind of.
He's the fraud. We know that, Dutch.
I mean, Joseph Alvarado knows what's up. A little peach crown royal.
You've been right on Kyrie. You've been right on Kyrie. He did hit that 3 to start off the games. Had a couple layups, but we need more than that.
I mean, how many? Like 4 turnovers?
PJ, come on, Washington. That was a big shot right there.
Oh God, I love this game. NBA basketball. It's so good, guys. This is great.
JW says twisted tea sucks.
By the way, Billy, vodka lemonade acquired.
Cheers.
What kind of vodka you got in there?
Dutch, I don't give a fuck. They just give me whatever the worst thing is, and they just pour that bitch in there. I ain't picky. I would have picked Pink Whitney if I had a choice, but I didn't speak up.
When it's free on the house, Dutch, you don't ask questions.
Give it to me. Just give it to me.
I'm always asking questions when it's fucking vodka. I'm asking questions whenever you're pouring in my drink.
When it's free?
When it's free? Yeah, everywhere you go in Vegas, it's free. I choose not to go certain places because they're bullshit with this free shit. Like, oh, we'll give you free, but we only do absolute or some shit like that. I'll be like, what the fuck? I'm going across the street and getting my Belvedere. Fuck you. At least some Tito's. As long as I go on the total pole, Kettle One. But if you're drinking absolute, you're getting a headache, my friend. Now, I'm not saying you're going to chase the difference between that, and especially if you're putting it in with a Red Bull or whatever the fuck your lemonade is, right? But you'll feel it the next day. That's the difference.
Yeah.
What about Taka?
Chop them?
Taka vodka.
Vodka? I've never heard that.
You even heard of it, huh? That's how horrible it is.
I thought you said chopping. Like that one's like decent actually. Like CHOPN. There we go. Look at Lively. This is why I look. I got Lively over rebounds too. I did a little.
Yeah, me too. Let's go.
Yeah, I did Lively rebounds. I did PJ Washington over. They're all a little juicy though, but it was like a same game.
Yeah, but they dropped that shit to 6.5 today instead of it was 7.5 their last game. So dropping it down to 6.5. The guy's been pre-injury. I talked about this before the show. 8s, 9s, 10s. He had a 15 in there in the playoffs as well. So he's certainly capable of going off.
What are you talking about, Mike? Rebounds for Lively?
Yeah, Lively rebounds. I had gotten it at 6.5. It was 7.5 last game. Dropped it down to 6.5. Those are the kind of things like be a great tool to have is to be able, I know Troy built the efficiency database. Be a great tool to see what was their player prop the last game and has it moved up or down this next game, because I think you could take.
What I got? I got Jaylen Brown over 5.5 rebounds in that bitch. That's what I was thinking.
When they drop those dudes down a spot there, it's like, I don't want to say it's free money, but it's.
I mean, that's what Sharpie does. He just writes down all those props every time his guys come up. And that's how he does it, and he does a really good job of it. So shout out to Sharpie. I forgot to send the link. I'm going to do that now.
Luka's getting more assists here now. 25, 6, and 7 he's got right now. So He only had 1 assist in game 1.
Yeah. I had his triple double. He got 1 fucking assist. I thought, I knew the assist bucket was going to be I thought the assist would be the challenge, but I didn't realize 1. Fucking 1. Problem was they were getting busted up so bad right off the gate that he couldn't be the guy tossing the ball around. He had to start doing it.
So I don't want to see Derrick Jones shoot 1 more 3-pointer. I know that.
No, he sucks, obviously. No. I mean, I hate.
I would love to see these guys shoot a little bit more. I mean, they're 8, but these two teams combined are 8 for 37 from the 3-point line. Fucking 19 and 25%. That's crazy.
That's a horrible percentage. By the way, and people are noticing, and someone are in the chat now, no Porzingis yet. So we'll see what Joe Mazzulla does, and we'll see if he's tuckered out.
No, it's his time to come in right now. It's about that time. 7.5 mark. The starters are playing the rotation.
Yeah.
Porzingis had a good first half, 10 points.
Yeah. I mean, I'm very happy with the minutes he's playing. I trust my head coach, Joe Mazzulla, who is much better than Jason Kidd at his job.
Well, he's a Christian. We know that. 13 and 10. That's not very
good.
That
was the fucking weirdest fucking answer I've ever seen. What a weird answer. Guy. What a weird fucking guy Joe Mazzulla is. I love him to death. What a weird fucking guy.
I'm trying to get a read on that guy. I'm like, I don't know about this dude. Is he like a mini version of Mark Jackson?
I think, well, I'm going to sound like he's more Phil Jackson than me. He's just a fucking weird guy. I think he just does it to fuck with people. Like, and if you guys don't know what we're talking about, he got
him in Phil Jackson fucking class. I thought.
I know that's why I thought I was going to say I sound like an asshole, but whatever.
Well, yeah, you do like to stroke this guy though.
I do, and I will continue to do it until completion right now. But it's the thing. It's just so weird to me that he's acting like this. But I think he's just fucking with people. I think he's just so tired of all the bullshit ass questions. He's like, you know what, whatever. 2 black.
Anybody in the chat, real quick? Anyone in the chat watching? They know they're in the Dallas area. They see anybody fuck with us that stay in the Dallas area. Drop it in the chat right now. Let me know if you stay in the Dallas area. Post Sports Radio will be vibing out real soon.
Yep. Next Friday, 3 of us will all be together. Dutch, myself, and good old LJ from H-Town, all in Dallas next weekend.
Yeah, linking up with Dabby Cab.
Sounds
check out the Dallas vibe. Hopefully, it's 2-1 Dallas.
Fuck, that's good. That's good, Dutch. That's good.
You think it's going to be 3-1. Porzingis with the jumper.
Yeah, no, it's going to be 3-0, and we'll just be laughing. Game 4 is going to be great. Oh, God.
If it's 3-0, my ass might not even come to town. Come on, Kyrie.
I'm going to be insufferable, so I wouldn't blame you. By the way, Arson Judge just hit a home run to put the Yankees back up, too, unfortunately.
Aaron Judge hit that?
Yeah, he did.
Third game of the series, Mike.
I know.
What do you see? Wow, Luka's just all over the place right now. They have nothing for him, but no one else can do nothing. They're standing around. There you go, PJ. What are you seeing in this game right now, Mike?
Man, I'm trying to look at some point props here, see where I want to try to jump in on here. I'm with you. I'm on Dallas in the spot. So to me, we're still floating around that line. 5.5 is the live spot right now. I'm on the under as well at 209.5, but I'll tell you what, I think I'm going to take a spot on this money line. This is a tight game. I only put 1 unit on the money line to start this thing off, where I had 2 units on the +7. And the theory was I wanted to wait and see if they were going to be competitive, and that they are right now. So at +210, +260, that's the number I'm going to jump back in. I'm going to take Dallas money line at +260 right now as well.
Let's bring on a guest from God knows where. I don't know, but I'm interested where our next guest is. I might have to turn down his mic a little bit here, but let's bring him on. Sharpie's having a hell of a time over there. So shout out to Sharpie, live on location in some concert. So
Wow.
shout out to you, Sharpie. We couldn't hear you because the shit was very loud. But it was nice to see Sharpie's footage there. I enjoy that live location there. That was very funny. Yeah, it was extremely loud. Whatever music that was very loud, unfortunately. I tried turning it
He
down.
obviously is not giving a fuck about the NBA finals.
Oh, airball 3 from Joey Slapdick. Oh no, actually, Dutch.
Hey, Dutch,
you don't want to see
one thing. That's one thing that Dallas is going to do in the offseason. They're going to find another shooter that's going to be on that wing to hit that shot because they don't have no one to do that.
None.
No, that's exactly. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I just seen it.
Shout out
exactly
to my guy Keith Each Every Stride. I got to hang out with him live yesterday on some horse racing. I know he's a big supporter of the community. It was my first time on screen with him live, and a lot of fun. You know, made some cash out there with the Belmont yesterday, and good dude, always supporting out there, representing us here, rocking tonight. Good to see you, Keith. Man, appreciate you coming in.
Shout out to everyone in the chat.
I fucking love how the Celtics are playing right now. They're 1 for 8 from 3, and they're just saying, fuck it. Go to the fucking rim. Take this fucking pussy, Derek Jones, and just take him to the rack. I love it.
I like that they're shitting the bed after I bet him live.
Jason Tatum also just straight to the rack and one earlier. Lucky as fuck. We'll take that.
What I am noticing though, like how elite the fucking perimeter defenses of Boston. They're good. Yeah. Derek White's pretty damn good. Jaylen Brown's elite defender. Drew Holiday's all world, and Jason Tatum's he's right up there with
he's just, even if he wasn't like actually good at defense, he's big as fuck. And that's
just 6'8", long, can move it. He's not slow. So
you know who you guys left out?
Peyton Pritchard.
KP?
Tatum's the Jazz, man. Playing like
Tatum. We were just talking about Tatum.
We said Tatum. I said he's the 4th best defender out of the 4, and that's pretty fucking good when you got Jason Tatum, your 4th best defender. And we didn't even talk about the 7-3 guy who's probably leading the team right now in blocks in the first 2.
Sam Hauser?
KP.
No, Sam Hauser. Sam Hauser is
Hauser. Yeah, what's this guy? Alcatraz or whatever the fuck he says. Some shit.
Yeah, he puts people in Alcatraz. I mean, he's great. He's genuinely not a bad defender.
I heard fucking Jose's ass in my fucking dreams.
On Thursday night. You ever play basketball and you see that one person on the court that you just want to fry so bad? It's like the NBA players see Sam Hauser and they're like, yeah, let me start frying up Sam Hauser.
Guard me, please. Guard me. Yeah.
Fresh lights coming up.
It happens every time.
You just light up when you see that guy. You're like, wow, please come guard me, bro.
And then Sam Hauser fucking walks him up. That's what happens with Kyrie every time. He sees Sam Hauser on him and says, "Ooh, I got him. White guy, I got him." And then Sam Hauser puts him in hell.
But then what they don't know is that Sam Hauser, no Diddy, is secretly long. Like he's got pretty long arms and he can move.
Drew Holiday, like I'm pretty sure he said it. He said like, yeah, our white players defend too.
Yeah, they asked him. He was like, "Yeah, what's it like to be on a team that actually plays defense?" Blah 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 blah. He's like, "Yeah, it's crazy. Even the white guys play defense here." Like, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, we do.
It's like, what the fuck?
Fuck yeah, we do. Drew's right. God damn it,
fucking guy. Yeah, I was like, is that a jab? Was that a jab at Luka or what? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's just a jab at Pat Connaughton specifically from the Bucks side. That fucking white guy couldn't play defense.
Yeah, for real. Huh?
And shout out to Grayson Allen as well. Another white on the Bucks that couldn't play defense there.
Yeah, for some reason, Brooke Lopez forgot how to play defense.
Yeah,
also. But in fairness, though, when Drew was there, he was actually played pretty damn good defense.
Yeah,
for some reason this year, trash, bro, trash this year.
Well, shout out to our guy Dom Play. He says, "Yo, what's good, boys? What we like live betting out there? Look, we're all pretty. Yeah, that's about the play.
These boys are tight, man. These motherfuckers are tight,
and it's a tight game. So that's sort of a tight game, I guess. Now,
and the Mavs will continue to just. I think it might not be for the best, but they continue to slow it down. Luka just dribbles the basketball, dribbles the hell out of it. If they move it up and down a little bit, I think it might be a little bit better. Not allow the Celtics fucking elite perimeter defense to actually get set. But,
yeah, and just get your fucking other guys that aren't Luka and Kyrie some easy shots that would be very beneficial for them. But it's too bad that this is the NBA Finals and none of these guys are going to come through because this is their first time here.
Well, I mean, they got to bench Derrick Jones. He's not in this series. He's not going to be
what bench Derrick Jones and put in who? Tim Hardaway?
It's a Tim Hardaway season. Come on, Billy.
Honestly, I think you put in Green.
No, bro. Green's way too young for this moment, bro. He's still that kid's younger than me.
I would push the button though with Hardaway, but it would be a short fucking one. It would be like, all right, you got 3 minutes.
He played game one for whatever reason, and that's
basically he'll shoot 3 threes, make one, and have 2 turnovers, and get fried.
Let's go, Lively. Another rebound. How many has he got now, Mike?
We get that. He's got 7, baby. We cashed the over 6.
That shit.
Casher.
Good shit.
Billy, how's the same game parlay that you had earlier going, by the way?
I need Tatum to get rebounds. He's got 3 rebounds. Everything else is money.
All right, there we go.
That was horrible. That was fucking horrible by Luka.
71-63 Boston right now. We've got 3:27 left on the clock here. And boy, oh boy, this is getting very interesting.
The other players are so bad. Like,
yeah, this is what they got.
Watching anyone else play besides, honestly, Lively or PJ Washington, I just get mad.
They've got nothing.
I can't stand watching
guys continue to get cooked. Right now, I see 9.5 for Dallas. Definitely better than the 7 here.
I mean, I think Gafford has some good moments, but you can't run Gafford and Lively.
Yeah, they need perimeter guys. They need Jason Tatum type players, and not even like as good as Jason Tatum. Like 3 and D.
Hami Hakwes would be a perfect fit in Dallas.
You know who would be really nice here is Bogdanovich from Atlanta.
Yeah, he would have been fine.
Nice one. That's a nice call.
Another great player that not great.
That's a nice one.
Fucking RJ Hunter or whatever, DeAndre Hunter, the guy from UVA that's on the Hawks that just plays defense and shoots shitty threes. They should get him as well. Just another big guy on the perimeter that can play defense.
I mean, even probably like a Harrison Barnes if we're really like just trying to throw guys out there. But if they got Bogdanovich, I think it would really, really help out Luka and Kyrie.
No,
really help out Luka.
Harrison Barnes is a fucking loser, dude. You don't
10-point game here. We need this game could go out of reach here if Luka's on the bench.
Boys. It is.
Look at Kyrie. Put him in the blender and short on the jumper.
Job here.
It's nothing, dog. Kyrie's got nothing for any of these guys. This is hilarious to watch everyone just buy into his bullshit yet again. He's got nothing for Sam Hauser. He's got nothing for KP. Can't even dribble around KP. This is great.
Jason Torres says Barnes cost the Warriors a championship.
Exactly, Harrison Barnes is a fucking loser, dude.
I think Draymond Green might have cost him a title.
There's a short list of people that even if they're available, you just don't want them on your team. Harrison Barnes and Tobias Harris are at the top of that fucking list.
I know I talked about it on the sesh maybe last week or the week prior, but that interview with Shaq and Draymond Green was pretty. Was it Shaq's podcast? That's worth a listen to if you haven't listened to it. They start talking about who's going to cover who, and Shaq starts talking. He's just, you're going to cover. He's like, who's going to cover me? And Draymond starts talking about him, and he's like, I'll get you out of there. And he's like, you're going out too. He's like, who's the bigger? It was a good interview. If you haven't seen it, it's a good interview.
Yeah, if we're talking, it was the best Lakers team. The 0-1 Lakers, I think, is the one that everyone always talks about being the best one. 0-1 Lakers against the Warriors.
Sleep, bro. That 0-4 Laker team, they didn't win it. They lost it to the Pistons, but they had Gary Payton and Karl Malone on that team with all the other guys. But they were
out of their prime. And Harrison Barnes, Jason Torres is just killing them. This guy, he was so young in Golden State. But yeah, I mean, they went and got KD, and then it really looked like
it was like, you know what, maybe we're good.
Time upgrade.
We're good here.
I mean, He's not. He's a solid role player in the NBA. I mean, I got love for the Tar Heel.
I don't think he's horrible.
I need one more, Luca. Give me.
I don't think Tobias Harris. I agree with like Billy in the aspect of Tobias Harris is nowhere near like the type of player he's getting paid for. But if he was on Dallas, that would be an upgrade.
If he was on Dallas for making no money,
you think he would be? You think he would be an upgrade for Dallas
over Derrick Jones right now? I would love to have Tobias Harris out there over Derrick Jones.
You know what would happen? He'll look so good in the regular season, and then get into a clutch position, be wide open, and fucking airball.
I wouldn't say go get him. I'm just saying like if
he's
they
a
had
free
him right
agent
now, I would be a lot more comfortable with than Derrick Jones out there.
I think that I wouldn't be surprised at all if the Mavericks went out and got him. And the thing that's most important is he's going to be cheap. He's not going to be like fucking $180 million like he was on the fucking Sixers.
He's a free agent in a bad free agent year.
He's still going to be too much though.
Like the free agency this year.
Please give what's his fuck just vet min and then just move on, and you can hopefully move on with your roster there. But he's not bad at vet min. Otherwise, I don't want him. Luka's done, dude. He's missing free throws. He's fucking he's gas. He's got nothing.
He's questionable for a reason. I don't think he's healthy.
Yeah, he's tired. This is his first playoffs. You know, this just.
I just need one more three. He can get the fuck out the game. Just give me one more three,
and preferably this quarter.
Done.
Preferably this quarter.
Let me go ahead and call this game. A minute 55 into the third quarter. It's over. Game's over. Celtics are going to win this game by double digits now. This is.
Wow. Don't do that, Jose.
This is done. I hate to break it to you guys on the covering front, but this is. They've got nothing. Is Dante Exum going to just hit threes for the Mavericks tonight? Like, this is over. It's only Luka.
Dante Exum out there. That's when you know you're getting a little bit desperate.
And by the way, the Dodgers are trying to give me hope again here. 2 on, 2 outs. Mucky Betts at the plate, down 2.
Never say never, Jose. I had an over today in the London series for the Phillies game, and that over looked so fucking dead, and then the ninth inning came in fucking 5 runs from the gift of God's game.
That's
so
hilarious.
Never say never.
Lance, by the way, for you, Lance, since you're watching us on Facebook, thanks to you. It's 70-80 right now. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Kristaps Porzingis just sent Rashawn Holmes back to Dallas early there. Unfortunately,
Rashawn Holmes.
Whatever his name is, the other guy on the 76ers, the other Daniel Gafford. He's the other 76ers center that I'm thinking about, I guess. But yes, him. Send his ass home, and it's great. Ron, I love you, Ron.
Jesus. They got to figure out how to get Porzingis out the game, because they can't match up with him. He's the only.
Can you imagine Dallas though? How big of dickheads do you feel? Yeah, we're gonna get rid of Porzingis for Kyrie, and then we're gonna end up playing Porzingis next year in the fucking finals.
And he's gonna kill you. And you have no one on your team. Not a soul on this team can guard him.
And he's not even 100%, bro. He's like 80.
And as the series goes along, he's going to get better, I think. So it's going to be very interesting to watch this game. And again, by the way, we're down to our last strike in New York. Are the Yankees just finally going to not get swept, or Mookie Betts is going to fly out to nope, foul ball? Can Mookie Betts just stab the Yankees in the heart one more time? Come through for me, Mookie, one time. 8-point game.
I feel like the Yankees are damn near auto bet today. I was checking out the baseball.
I was going to do it, man. I'm pissed I didn't, Dutch.
Look, they're not going to get swept at home by Dodgers. They lose 2. They're not going to get swept.
On Sunday night baseball plus money, home dog.
Yeah, I was
saying one of my favorite angles is the home team not getting swept in the last game of the series. You know, that's,
especially on a 4-game series. But it was only a 3-game. But I feel like in that big of a matchup, Dodgers Yankees, like Dodgers felt like, man, we already took 2. We're good, you know.
Strikeout, Mookie.
There it is. Michael Blanis's Yankees cash it. Money line plus 115.
What a
trade! I like that bet today. If I had a bet baseball, that's what it would have been.
I thought they were
the first bet that didn't make my card. If we didn't have an NBA game on tonight, I probably would have bet it.
I'm glad they were plus money. I
It's
figured
a
they would.
foul. I know I'm just seeing this, but all right. So we'll close the quarter down 6.
It's in the realm. That's in the realm. A big fourth quarter makes them
good.
Yeah.
As bad as Dallas has looked in this third quarter, honestly.
Ice Viking says Luka getting closer to a triple-double. You know what makes me mad about that, Ice Viking? We talked about it last game when I was on him, and I said if he doesn't get it, I think LJ was there too. We said, just bet it again the next game. I did not bet it this game because of his deficiency in the assist category.
You got to bet it again.
9 assists, 7 rebounds, 3 rebounds. And 1 assist.
Oh, in that round! Fuck your 6-point lead right to your face.
That's bullshit right there. That hurt.
What happened?
I think that was Sam Hauser from half court.
That was Pritchard.
Oh, my wrong white. Sorry, Peyton Pritchard from half court.
Jeez, really?
That's crazy.
Glass. Shout out Larry.
It's Sunday, but the bank is open in the TD guy.
Damn it, that was big. That was big out there.
By the way,
sweat this fourth quarter out. I'm gonna sweat this fourth quarter out without this little motherfucker cheerleading the whole time. You had to come on, vibe out. Good shit today, though, Mike.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you as always. Man.
Check it out. First thing, 11 a.m. Eastern time. 8 a.m. out here on the fresh side. The Sesh Post Sports Radio is the place to be. Most of the cats on this panel right here will be there. A lot of plays. We'll recap the NBA. We got some funny shit on deck and break down MVP. We got some hockey tomorrow, Mike.
Dutch,
we do
need that video.
You want that midget video?
I'll have to ask. I'll hit Cab about that because he's got like a collection of all the midgets videos and all the gay shit. Like he just rewatches the shit nonstop.
Can we just do Midget Monday? Just all midget videos?
Yeah, man.
Damn you, Cab would melt down if that happened.
Yeah, shout out to my guy Abel. I see you in the chat. All the real ones.
The last thing I wanted to say to you, Dutch, was one of these upcoming Mondays, maybe the Commissioner Cup Championship Monday, countdown of the top WNBA players in the league. Show some love to the ladies.
I'm top 5 water wins in the WNBA.
I've been telling Davy Cap, hey, I think we need to fuck around and have a WNBA segment. You know, he's like, oh shit. You thought I was joking, but I'm like, man, you know, once this NBA shit's over and hockey's over, it's MLB, so we can fuck around, get a little, you know, lady. I'll come up with a dope little clip for the fighting for the domestic violence league. You know, I know I've been seeing that little Brittany Griner shit around. Like she ain't got no titties. Like what the fuck? Caitlin Clark didn't make the USA team. Shit, man. This WNBA blown up this year, Billy. I know you're loving that shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to your Aces play though. I seen you. You know, I was like, all right, the other day. I'll be liking and retweeting your shit when it comes to that. Get these people a little something to bet on. I know you be cashed on this WNBA. Mike too, so I might have to fuck around, but it's tough for me to really actually watch it. But yeah, man.
Much we appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you dropping in and hanging out with us. A lot of fun, always good times, and it's gonna be a lot of fun tomorrow, man. I'm fired up. Got to be ready to roll when you come on Medicate Monday. Get that cash, get that butt up in there, get the planes in the air. It's gonna be fun, dude.
Yeah, man. We need this 6. We need this 6.5. We really need a 7, Mike. We'll take the money line. No, LJ, I'll see you, my dude. Stay up, Billy, as always. Jose, I'll see you last motherfucking morning. Hopefully 1-1. God damn it. Enjoy your lemonade. All right, pimp. Y'all stay fresh.
Dutch boy, fresh in the house. Love Dutch boy, fresh, man. Yeah, good dude, good vibes, good energy, good knowledge when it comes to the pregame outfits with them boys rocking in there, coming ready to roll. So it's awesome. Yeah, man. Medicaid Mondays, boys. Taking off. These boys are on the run. You guys, if you haven't checked it out yet, great show. A lot of fun. Just vibing out. Everyone's hanging out Monday and just having some good clips and some good tree and Some good dudes.
All right. Fourth quarter has begun. 74-83 Boston Celtics. And it starts with Al Horford on Luka Doncic.
Let's go. Let's get a good big comeback here for these Dallas Mavericks. Let's go, boys. What do you say?
PJ Washington making his presence felt.
Sweat watch for me right now. Got 6 rebounds from Jason Tatum. We need 2 rebounds from Jason Tatum. 4 more points for Derek White. The Celtics to win and this total to keep on going. And the Aces are only up by 1 at halftime. That might be something to keep our eye on, though. Aces in a good spot. They need to win for this Commissioner Cup standings.
By the way, I need 13 points out of Kyrie here in the same game parlay. It looks good. So he's only got 12 all game. I saw he had, it was like 8, 2, and 1 or some shit like that.
You didn't bet the under? How could you bet a Kyrie over prop in front of my face like that, Mikey? How could you do that?
It's my same game parlay. I got the lively rebounds. I got Tatum under 27.5. That's looking good. Kyrie's 25 plus. Maxey, no 3-pointers, and Dallas plus 7. As long as Kyrie can get there, I figure the other pieces will fall in the line. And that'll be 18-1. So let's see if I can't get this cash.
Oh, my God. Peyton Pritchard just abusing Luka Doncic.
Hey, boy, I'm with you, my guy. That.
By the way, shout out to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler's making
Bell A in the chat. He's still in the WNBA top. He said, "Would on Brink from the Sparks in the WNBA."
Yeah.
I would love if Cameron Brinkley picked me up like Baby Yoda. Just pick
I'm
me up.
telling you, man. If we had the top 5 countdown, that shit
would be awesome, dude. She's a wood on Jimmy Butler, I believe. I believe she just did that video. Jimmy Buckets, and she would.
Yes, she is actually. Yeah, she. I saw her do a video of like her picking Jimmy Butler like over
everybody, right? Like they asked her about everybody, and
well, yeah, that's why Jimmy Butler was like, "Oh, I gotta. It's time to fly to Los Angeles."
Yeah, all of a sudden, Jimmy Butler's over there liking her Instagram page. You know, like shit happens.
I respect it. Nothing. Luka's got nothing for Peyton Pritchard. My God.
If you want it, you got to go get it, Mike.
I mean, look, man. He doesn't even have to shoot a shot. She already did. All you got to
put the effort in for the things you want.
He just has to back clean up.
That's hilarious. 10-point game, 9 minutes and 30 seconds left.
You know, you walk in the store and the clearance rat's the only thing that's left there. You go and swipe it all into the shopping cart. Let's go.
Another Kyrie Irving missed layup.
Don Play, I'll tell you, I still like this Dallas spot. I'm not against Dallas. He's asking about anything live we should be betting now. I'm still not against it. I mean, they're hanging in there. They're competitive now. Obviously not liking them being down 10 and then line being 9.5. But I kind of feel like, at least by looking at these lines, the fact that it's only hovered between 6 and 11 the entire time just tells me that we're not seeing like the LJ special there where he banged a plus 27 on Thursday. We're in the realm of a tighter game, and I think that speaks more to Dallas being able to at least cover the spread. These guys talked about it at the onset. You know, Dallas covers, Boston wins. That's probably what we're seeing here. 10.5 now.
I'm going to say comment of the night from Jason Torres here. Comment of the night, and I feel this tremendously. I need uppies from Brink. I need uppies from Cameron Brink.
Uppies? I don't even know what that means.
Uppies? Yeah, it means you get picked up. I want to be picked up like a little boy. I want to be picked up. I want her to throw me over.
I do not want to be picked up. I would like to see her bent over more than
no. I want her to pick me up. I want her to swaddle me. I want her to throw me up in the air like a little boy. I want all of that from Miss Cameron Brink. Shout out to her. And she's made me some Sparks money this year as well. So shout out to her especially.
Tyson Sour Diesel look almost identical, my guy. Which one should I partake first? Jason Meyer, I would smoke up on that Tyson Sour Diesel.
Oh yeah, sour
right?
Like that, man.
I'm assuming it's Derek White. Derek White float game too strong. Float game too strong. This game is done, guys. I hate to break it to you again. This is
my. I probably shouldn't tell the story, but I thought, anyways. With that being the introduction, there was a strain that was cheese. Remember cheese? Cheese was mixed with sour diesel, and this is a few years back. And we got a little sampling of it. Maybe it was a hybrid that was here locally or whatever, but it was
blue cheese.
It was just the cheese. It was just cheese mixed with that sour diesel, and it was fucking orange and purple. It was everything you wanted. When you looked at it, it was so beautiful, and it was so beautiful you almost didn't want to smoke it. But then when you smoked it, it was like the sucker punch. It just put you out. So, anyways, my buddy stopped by and he grabs a big fat bag of it, and we were drinking and smoking all night or whatever, and he fucking ends up passing out at a fucking stop sign. Gets woken up to a fucking mag light smacking him in the face from the cops. But when you see that sour diesel, that makes me think of that story every time. He definitely dealt with some shit from that too. It was no joke, but
oh yeah,
I got a little throwback flavor I'm smoking on right now. I'm gonna end up picking up some Green Monster at halftime.
Nice. I like that. I'd smoke that every time just because of the name.
All right, Jose, I don't hear you talking shit now. We got a little comeback going here. 90-83.
I'm feeling good. So you guys are sweating the spread right now. That 7 is looking sharp. God damn.
Yeah, I got the money line, Mikey. I'm sweating this money line, and I need the aces to pick it up here in the second half.
Did you have smoke? My guy Smoke Amir says he currently has some homegrown green crack. We had some green crack last year. That shit's real. You know what? I had this
hell yeah.
I had this Trop Cherry. It's purple and it's delicious. And I popped off a seed the other day. Sometimes that happens. Found a seed. I'm gonna drop that shit right in the ground. In a pot. But I'm excited. See what that does for us. A little Trop Cherry.
My favorite part about Mikey, Billy, he didn't get to experience this. Mikey is bringing back cigarettes by himself.
Yeah, I make smoking look cool again.
Mikey's bringing back cigarettes. He says, "Fuck the vape. I just want them menthols. I want the Marlboro."
No, I don't want menthols. I don't fuck with menthols. The vape fucked my shit up though, man. You know when they talk about popcorn lung, I was dealing with whatever popcorn lung is. I had to stop that shit, man. Go back to
So he's just going back to stick.
It was like I don't know. It's hard to describe. Whatever it was weird. It was like I was coughing up some blood and shit. It was bad. It wasn't good. It wasn't good with the vape. So I stopped vaping everything. You guys with them e-cigs and shit like that too. I don't vape anything. I smoke a joint. I'll smoke a blunt if someone's got one. But whatever. I'm not fucking around with those vapes anymore. The cartridges, whatever it was. There's some additive in the cartridges that fucked with my respiratory system, and I was struggling with it. Plus, I don't feel like I get the same high. You know, like smoke a joint to the head. That's one thing, but I smoke a vape pen for fucking 4 hours. I feel like I'm barely high.
I agree with that. I don't like oil either, honestly. But shout out to Swiss Horton, by the way. Swiss Horton is at the game. At the game right now. Celtics -7 for him. Shout out to you, Swiss. I'm jealous. Sounds like a great time. Garden's fucking going right now as well. So shout out to you, Swissy. Nice to see that.
No blunts for me unless it's hemp paper. Dude, I fucking used to rock Dutch. I used to roll a Dutch Master. I used to say I was one of the guys on the front of the Dutch Master covers. Rock those fucking things, man. Nobody rolled a Dutch Master as good as me.
Dutch Masters are fun.
Even if it was fun, dude, I loved, like you crack the Philly or whatever. Maybe it's old school, right? But you crack the Philly and sometimes they're dry as fuck, cracking and it didn't seal quite right. But man, you get that Dutch Master, you take that outer leaf off, you crack that center, you pack that thing up, and then you wrap it back up around the outside. That shit was fucking fire, man.
I need one more 3, Luca. Come on.
LJ, what do you know about that? What do you know about Dutch Masters, LJ? You ever
I never smoked those.
No?
No.
LJ, I'm rooting for you on this 3 right now. I'd love for you to cash. Oh my God, but Derek White is just so fucking good. But I want Luka. The more the Celtics score, the more offense the Mavericks get. Even though the misses would lead to Mavericks offense too. But whatever, it's fine.
Abel says OG wants to taste the herbs and not tobacco.
See,
I mean,
LJ, I just want your boy Kyrie to stop shooting so he can give Luka the ball. Kyrie just shooting up fucking bricks left and right. It's disgusting. If I was Luka Doncic, I'd want his ass shipped out of there immediately. This guy's nothing. Good foul, I guess. I mean, just you can't come through in the big moments. Living off of one shot 10 years ago. Lived in LeBron's shadow. Fuck. Tough existence for Kyrie. I'm starting to feel a little bad for him, you know?
Christopher Tatum says at Pimp Slap, you think Baltimore gets the sweep tomorrow with Burns on the mound? No, I don't think they get the sweep. I think it's I hear it, you know, Tampa against righties, but how you going to sweep a team at home, man? How you going to sweep a team at home? And it's AL East. It's a battle. These guys, they'll play 500 by the end of the season. I think this is a good spot for them to get the job done.
Yeah, I'm going to be looking at the Rays tomorrow now because of you, Mike. I didn't look at any baseball today. It was my first day since the start of baseball season. I didn't look at any baseball bets. And I'm obviously now, you guys keep talking about it. I'm jonesing a little bit now. But now I'm going to be looking at the Rays hard now because of that. So, and again, shout out to Brian.
You bet the Dodgers?
Well, that doesn't count, Billy. That doesn't count. Obviously, I bet the Dodgers, but I'm talking about pre-game. I just need to look over my spreadsheet and shit. But yes, the Dodgers did fail me. That did satiate the itch. By the way, again, Kyrie, you're gonna go 1-on-1 against Drew Holiday, dude. What a phony. What a fake basketball player. I would hate to have this guy on my fucking team. Spouting off his fucking nonsense all the time.
Locked and loaded, cashes the white over 14.5 points.
Good
job.
Give Luka the ball, Kyrie. Another forced shot that he just passes off in the air. Nothing. Give Luka the rock.
I'll tell you, I know Billy and LJ are in the prop game as well here. I almost feel like when you get to these games, the props are almost better than the sides and totals. And, you know, I mean, the under's looking good in this game, but can seem to really nail some top spots.
The props, when you get this deep into it, ends up having to be like same game parlay pieces and shit like that.
Because the lines are so sharp, right?
Oh yeah.
It's more of like, but I do agree with Mike. Sometimes the sides are better than the fucking. The props are better than the sides.
Fuck.
Way easier.
LJ,
I'm trying to bet the Derek White fucking point prop, and then it moved on me on Bet365, so I ended up putting in the SGP.
LJ, I'm rooting hard for you right now. I'm gonna explode just as hard for Luka 3 right now.
Tatum rebound.
There we go. Ice Viking hit his plus 700 same game parlay. Doncic got double to seal the deal. 50% boost as well. Shout out to you, Ice Viking. Great job, man. Great win, plus 700.
Neither Kyrie Irving layup. He finally makes this one. About time. I've seen, I think 4 Kyrie Irving shots since that timeout and 1 Luka 3. One, I guess Luka shot in general, I should say.
You know what's going to happen is I'm going to start not playing the Kyrie Irving points, and he's going to end up going off. Like when they go back to
no, Mikey, I hate to break it to you. That guy's not going off for shit. That guy's not doing a single fucking thing.
I'm not to be mistaken. I don't think Kyrie has won since he's did that shit on the fucking
0-11.
0-11
against the Celtics.
Since he did that shit on the logo on whatever they call it, Boston
Lucky.
Celtics.
You don't step on Lucky. You think that's a joke, my man? Kyrie 0-11 is that a joke?
There's a lot of basketball gods in the
in TD, yeah, I was about to say in TD Garden, what is Yankee Stadium for the fucking basketball arena? I mean, come on. I mean, god damn. Kai, and he's burning sage out here thinking that that's gonna stop the deal.
Hey, that's a good way to get back in it. How about Gafford just run the floor and make Porzingis run?
That would help.
That's a great way of doing it.
Like, make them run. You see what I'm saying? So,
and Al Horford's not catching up to Daniel Gafford either.
No, I don't think so.
So that's a good idea. But LJ, I mean, that's not Kyrie ball. That's not Kyrie ball. He's got to take it back, step back, dribble it out a little bit. Let's look at all my teammates that I'm not going to pass it to, and then drive the lane and mislip. Oh, and by the way, congratulations to the San Antonio Brahmas. I guess they won. Wade Phillips, I think, is their head coach.
Wade Phillips, huh?
Correct.
Wade Phillips throwback there.
You would be correct.
I know about Wade.
I saw Hines Ward at a UTSA game, and he was the coach. So I guess things did not go well for Hines. Things did not go well for
Didn't
good old
work out
Hines.
the way he drew him up in the playbook. Two rebounds away from Luka getting the triple-double. 2 more rebounds for Luka. Gets the triple-double. Shout out to anybody that's closing that one in. We'll be hoping for you. PJ Washington over 1.5 threes. He's sitting on 1 right now. PJ Washington.
I'm going to I'll be right back. This is going to be my last break. I'm going to order some wings and hopefully take them to go as well.
There you go. Get them,
it.
Jose. What kind of sauce are you going to get with those wings? Oh, what kind of sauce?
That's a great question, Mikey. I was thinking about this, and you know what? I literally only get lemon and pepper from one place in the world, and that is the very Southtown 101. I only get lemon and pepper here. I don't know why. It's a disgusting flavor, but from here, it's so good. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Go get you, my guy. Let's go. We're down to the final 4.5 minutes of this game. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left. 97-89. The Celtics having that 8-point lead right now. Somehow I need 9 points out of Kyrie Irving, and I need these boys in Dallas to come back and cover this 7 for me to get this 18-1 casher. So let's see what happens. Did cash the lively rebounds prop. Looking great on the under. Jason Torres says, I was craving lemon pepper yesterday. Thanks for the reminder, Jose. Nice. I don't know, man. That's the age-old question. Do you like dry rub or do you like them wet? I like to give me some hot sauce.
Whoa, Mike.
Whoa.
PG for the people.
I prefer my chicken wings to be covered in some sauce. Cover them up. Give me a, it's a sweet and sour mixed with a hot sauce is about as good as it gets. If you guys don't know, you don't know. Chris says, is that even a question? I mean, look, yeah, absolutely. I mean, sometimes I'll get into the dry rub. Sometimes I'm good with a little dry rub, but not that often. Usually for me, if it's a dry rub, it's because they're on the smoker or something like that. Jason Torres says, salt and pepper is the best when done right, but I'll take lemon pepper every once in a while. Salt and pepper, that's it? No hot sauce, no nothing else, man? Salt and pepper, huh? Let's go, guys. 8 points here in this game. Look, 8 points is manageable. We saw 30 points the last game on Thursday. We're right down to this thing. 8 points, 4:40 to go. Live betting opportunities, maybe. I mean, you're sitting at 10.5 right now. Wow. Boston just came out there and exploded. Big 4-point run for them off that timeout. 3.5 minutes, 103-89. Getting down to it. Getting down to the nitty-gritty. The under's looking solid, 215.5. The live number down.
Double. He needs one more rebound.
For Tatum?
Yeah.
No, I thought it was Holiday, right? No,
look at Tatum's numbers.
Oh, fuck. Tatum's going to go out there and triple-double our asses?
Tatum's got a triple-double on these motherfuckers? He was trying to bang on him.
I shit all over him. I shit all over that guy. He was nowhere in the first quarter. What happened? Oh, Jose said it. He's a team player.
Documented Kyrie Irving. I just want to document it for the record. Kyrie Irving dribbles behind the back, dicks around, 3 missed immediately to another Celtics 3. So just document it out there for all the Kyrie Irving fans out there. I just want that known.
Jerry Jones, I think you mean 89. I think it's 103-89. Jason Mayer says, who won the hockey game? Because if the Oilers did, I owe an apology. Nope. The Oilers did not win. Abel A dropping some nuggets out there. Sweet habanero wings. Woo!
We were talking wings when I was gone, Mikey?
Yeah, we're talking, some guys do like the dry style. Others like it in some sauce there. And
you like it wet?
I prefer it wet.
Is that what you're saying? You like it wet?
I prefer it wet.
Yeah, I do too. I'd rather have my wings moist.
There's my guy, Ben Stevens. Says, shout out to Mike. Shout out to Asian Zing. Yeah, man.
It sounds so crazy.
Yeah, shout out to Asian Zing. I'm obviously a pussy when it comes to spices, and I can't eat anything above mild. So no shot. I stay in my lane.
Chris has got a question there. He says, does Seattle really get to Eric Fetty tomorrow? LJ dropped that nugget on us, man. He said game 1's at home. 9-1 Seattle Mariners.
It's crazy. Mikey, and I'm obviously have had about a half of a vodka lemonade that's extremely strong. But I obviously don't have a good memory. Eric Fetty is the one White Sox pitcher besides Crochet that's good, correct?
I think so. Yeah, the rest of the guys are kind of dog shit. He certainly
that's crazy to me that he's -2. They're against -230 there. I feel like that's obviously a sign, and I agree with you guys on the whatchamacallit, Seattle Mariners, their game 1.
Jason Mayer giving us the breakdown, the play-by-play of how he likes to enjoy his wings.
Please tell me more, Eldorado. Shout out to you, Eldorado Custodian, my guy. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a fun last 2 minutes here. By the way, Mikey, I think our baseball teams play this week.
We got a little head-to-head.
I think it's Phillies Red Sox coming up. I'm assuming you guys have a day off tomorrow, and then we'll play on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's on Tuesday. I got it wrote down.
That makes sense.
Because you guys just came from Britain, so I'll obviously take the Red Sox game 1, and then you guys can have the rest.
Well, I like that. I like you taking the Red Sox. We know how that works out.
I'm on the Phillies.
I don't even know. I don't know who the are. I don't know nothing about it. I just take Red Sox game 1, and then you guys can have the rest. Let's be honest though. If we're thinking about it, whoever's pitching for the Phillies probably stayed in the United States while they were in London. It's something that major league teams do. They let their starter leave the day early to get to where they're going the day before, so they can just be more like, I guess timed up with the time zones. I don't fucking know. So that definitely might have happened here, but very interesting.
Makes sense. You let
Kyrie, he can't dribble. Oh my God. Mikey. I fucking hate Mikey. I hate being so right about a person. I hate it. I want to give people the benefit of the doubt. I really do. But when you show me that your ass for fucking 3 years, I'm going to say you're an asshole. And Kyrie Irving's an asshole. Oh, God, I can't wait.
Swig Betts is saying that CBS is showing Zach Wheeler versus Cutter Crawford.
Never mind.
Well, that's how you guys know the deal.
Never mind. You guys got game 1. Never mind.
When it comes down to the betting opportunities there, you guys know here, we're looking at trends. We're looking at analysis. We're talking multiple days ahead of time here, just trying to kind of formulate how we think these things are going to play out. And it's going to be exciting to see how this does play out. Dallas Mavericks trying to make a last-minute surge now, 103-95, 1:46 to go in the fourth quarter. Shout out Ben Stevens. I am with you, my guy.
Wow. You don't often hear a snatch dropped.
No, it's
that's not a term that's dropped often.
Bringing it back. Rushia says the Luka triple-double. That motherfucker. I thought about it. I thought we talked about it last game. If he doesn't get it tonight, you take it the next game. Shout out to you, Rushia, for getting that Luka triple-double. I did not get it.
Mike, put some respect. Rushia Jr.
Shout out to Rushia Senior. If there
has to be a senior if there's a junior.
103.97, Jose. It's starting to get a little white knuckle time. Start gripping the old controller a little tight right now. 103.97.
Fine. There's a minute 20 left. Just waste the clock. We're good. Don't again, Billy said it. The best scenario for this stream is Mavericks cover, Celtics win. I'm rooting for that and I want Luka to hit another 3. I'm rooting for all of this for you guys right now. I just want to come away with another dub and continue to make fun of Kyrie Irving for being the fraud that he is.
Chris says 2 on, no outs, Kentucky versus Oregon State, ? Oregon State. CMAC did drop that on us, Chris. He did say that he thought CMAC was a Oregon State was a live dog from CMAC. I jumped on that under 12.5. So we'll see what happens there, but interesting spot. Oregon State was a potential live dog consideration from CMAC. I don't fuck with college baseball.
I don't either.
So I can't really. There's enough else going on. You know what I mean, Jose? I stay in my lane.
I agree with you. 9-0 run for the Mavericks in the last 2 minutes, and fucking Jason Tatum gets blocked from the rim. It's annoying.
Yeah.
Dunk, 11-0 run.
Oh!
I guess that wasn't a dunk. I guess I got blocked. I just saw that wrong. Okay, good. It was about to be a 3-point game. I was about to get a little nervous.
I need another 3 from Luka, man.
40 seconds. There's no way. Just score one basket. This game's over. All the Celtics have to do is score one basket. We're done here.
Hopefully
Let's go,
Dallas
Jalen.
gets that
Ice
basket.
it. Ice it. What? Just easy money. Jason Kidd said that's our best player. Hey, maybe Jason Kidd's not such of a fucking dumbass anyways. Maybe.
Damn.
Beautiful work. And look at this block. Get that shit out of here. I can't believe they blocked that. I thought that was an easy dunk by old PJ Watt. Who blocked that? He blocked himself. He hit the rim. Oh my God. This is.
You guys, we are down to the final 30 seconds of action in game number 2 between the Dallas Mavericks and the Boston Celtics. If you haven't done so already, smash that thumbs up button for us, man. We're coming out here trying to give you guys our looks and maybe not as many live bets because we kind of had this thing nailed down the way we thought it would go to start the game off, and that happens sometimes, right? We didn't see the wild 20-point runs there. Dallas was able to kind of hang in there. Hopefully they can hang in there, knock down 2 more points, at least give us this Dallas Mavericks cover. You know, the money line is what it is.
Let's let Billy Stradamus take us home here. Mavs cover, Celtics win. That's all we need here. Everyone can be happy. You can
everyone can be happy here.
Yeah, it's nice and easy. Everyone could be happy. I don't care about the spread right now. We're good. Just cover it's 7.5. It's a lot of points.
We got the parlay. Parlay updates looking all right. We got the money line. The unders looking all right. We got the Tatum rebounds and we got the white points plus 554.
I don't know what the fuck just happened. I just looked up and I guess like they came back from commercial late. And I just looked up and I just see Luka just taking a fucking running 3-pointer. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, Luka?
He's trying to cast the 5 I need.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened? Oh, boys.
What was it, 7?
7 on the dot. Talk about sharp lines.
We're good.
That's crazy.
We're all happy here, guys.
We're not all happy.
Mavs cover? This is great. I love it. Celtics
What'd you have, Mike? The 7?
I had the 7. Yeah. I had the money line. I was money line. I was under, and I was Dallas plus 7. Also had the lively over 6.5 rebounds and the same game parlay. Same game parlay is going to lose. It was a no sweat same game parlay, so that's okay. I'll get that cash back as a bonus. But what a waste, though, man. 7. This is what I was saying to you boys, man. These props. There's got to be some money to be made, and these lines are sharp as fuck, especially with the time off in between. They got 2 or 3 days of people pounding action on these games for the books to nail these spots. And, you know, if you got the 6.5 with Boston, shout out to you. If you took any of them live bets, 7.5, 8.5, 9.5, 10.5 on the Mavericks, you cashed as well, boys. But disappointing. 105.98 finish.
It did not go over. Yeah, it did not go over for you, Jason.
Oh,
man, what a time. What a time. Let's go around the horn here real quick and let's say our goodbyes because it's been a long night. Obviously, we appreciate everyone that's stuck around here as always. LJ, I'm going to see you in a week, actually. I think a week exactly. So I can't wait for that, obviously. Tell the people where we can find you. Follow LJ on Twitter. You can see it on the screen right there. Give that spoiler alert. But yeah, tell the people where we can find you.
Man, you can find me right here, man, on Pub Sports Radio. Anytime y'all need me to come on, you know, share my expertise, I'm willing to do it. So yeah, I'll be seeing you this Friday, sir. Hopefully, it'll be 2-1. Man.
For your sake, LJ, I hope it is. For your sake, I hope it is.
I think they tied up 2-2. I think we're going back game 5, 2-2.
LJ, I don't want you to have to jump in on me getting my ass whooped in Dallas on Friday. I don't want to have that happen. And the only way that doesn't happen is if the Mavericks win game 3. So I hope that does not happen here for them.
I hope not either.
Billy Brisbane. You can find him trolling the NBA courts, fucking dominating those bets.
Shout out to my man, Mikey Money. I said, Mikey, we're going to roll it up, and we're going to smoke, and we're going to see what this fucking joint says to me. And we smacked the same game parlay.
Cash?
54. It cash, baby.
Great job.
Line the under, Tatum rebounds, and Derek White points. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Chat. Now we just got to sweat out the aces. They're down 5.
All right, beautiful. Billy, you can follow Billy obviously on Getting Bills on X. You can see that on the screen and on the Instagrams, Getting Bills as well, correct?
Yes, sir. At Billy Bridge DFS on IG, Getting Bills over on X. It's going to be a great week. And make sure you guys watch the Locker Room podcast Tuesday coming back. UFC Apex, and we got some fighters on the card that we're big fans of.
When are you going to talk to Mills? When are you going to get over, or like because that hurt? Mills giving you the one loser. When is that going to subside? Is it going to be like Tuesday morning? Will you be like, hey Mills, I guess we're good now? But when do you make first contact with Mills?
I'm probably just gonna. We'll get into it. I mean, it's a yang and yang.
Fair.
We'll just take the W's as it comes, right?
I like it's Billy Mills and then Big Show as the mediator in my head, just trying to keep them back from each other, and it seems like a good image in my head. So shout out to you guys and shout out to the podcast on Tuesday nights. Mikey, thank you for starting this stream, first of all, as always. And thank you for co-hosting me. Well, you did most of the hosting. I've just obviously am here just to make myself look like an ass a little bit. But thank you as always, Mikey. Where can we find you at?
Man, shout out to everybody that rocked with us. I say it again, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't done so already. Laid back, right? We didn't want to get in there and have the 10-person circus that you guys see on screen. It was just a good opportunity to hang out with the boys.
Yeah, and if you were here the whole show, you would have caught a great conversation in the first quarter about betting and all that stuff. I don't remember exactly what the conversation was, but it was a great conversation.
Tons of great stuff tonight. The laid back, low key, but still, a lot of you guys got that cash, and that's what it's all about. Look, man, lots of fun. Shout out Pub Sports Radio. Big weekend for Pub Sports Radio. Live plays, live streams. They had the big horse racing spot there. The boys in the UFC on Saturday. Tonight with game number 2. We'll be back for game number 3 in the NBA. Trying to get Jimmy the Bag to get involved with a NHL stream there. I want to watch a hockey game.
He said he's down. Apparently that's going to happen, Mikey. I'm very interested to see who he gets on screen for that. I'm excited to, he gave me a good talking to on Saturday about his spots and Gausman and got the job done. But I did hear about that, Mikey. I did hear about his spite bet. He got you in the ass with the spite bet. Yeah, he got me good. And he doubled up his unit count and he ate the juice, or all the things that Jimmy the Bag doesn't do. But it was my inspiration, apparently, that led him to Victory Row. So I'm happy. I'm happy he could have that. But listen, man, Pub Sports Radio, you guys know the deal. Follow me over on X at PimpSlapPod. Sports Money on YouTube channel. Get out there, subscribe to the channel that I got starting up there, and we'll be back here again to do it for game 3. Jose, always fun to spend time with you. You didn't need that stupid hat today to get the win. You got your W, and happy for you, my guy. Enjoy your chicken wings tonight. Yep. We're going to do it again for game number 3. We'll be back in action for you guys. We'll see everybody soon. LJ, Billy Briz, appreciate you guys coming in. Shout out. I know we had Dutch, we had C-Mac, we had the boy Troy Torrance came in there to talk a little bit with us about that conversation around the again. Just another observation. Troy left as soon as the Celtics took the lead and then did not come back. I just want that to be noted, written down, and just acknowledged. It is on record, and appreciate all you guys though in the chat coming by, hanging out with us, having some fun tonight. Game was a good game. It was a competitive game. There were some live spots out there, but nonetheless, I know a lot of you guys made that cash. So again, hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to Pub Sports Radio and get a membership out there. Go green. You got an opportunity. You get
Virtual ownership. You have a horse race twice a week. These guys are paying out $50 cash. The Pub Sports Radio UFC contest, $100 cash. Probably not worth entering because my brother's probably going to end up winning it anyways, but it's all good. It's all fun. And shout out to all you guys that came out to hang out with us tonight and get that cash. Go watch Billy Briz and the boys on Tuesday, giving that UFC breakdown for a big card on Saturday. Appreciate everybody.
Yes.
Jose.
Shout out to you, everyone, as always, in the chat. Guys that joined us on screen, we appreciate you guys. Kelly, Jason, my guy Preston, Abel A, Jerry Jones, Kit Joshua Castillo, Celtics won. If you were wondering, 105.98. It's nice to see you. And thank you for joining us on Facebook. Big show. Don Play. And what a fucking name. Don Pla, bend it over. Lucky me, I'm a clover. So shout out to you, Don there. Sick one. All you guys, we appreciate you. Swig, nice to see you, Swiggy. Chris, Josh, just become a member. Help out the pub in any way you can. Hit the like button, become a member. $9.99 a month for gold. I think it's $4.99 a month for the other one. It's a great time. Support the pub when you can. And we appreciate you guys. Join us tomorrow again, Medicaid Monday. We'll, I think almost all of us, besides our guy Billy Brisbane, who will be on Medicaid Monday very soon for the WNBA top 10. I can't wait for that. It should be Billy. It should be 10 through 5, and then the next week 5 through 1. I can't wait to see how all that works. So, but shout out to you guys. Thanks everyone for watching. Say hey. I'll see you guys next time.